Sorry guys, I was listening to Billy go on. I gotta figure this out again. Can you guys hear me okay? You guys owe me. So let me figure this out. If I can. Take that. Take that. Been so long. Okay, let me have that. It's over here. I should have done this before, but let's see. Gabe, you missed it. I showed it in Billy's stream. It just ended. K-Town, get in here. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry. It was back and forth. Look at all you lovely people. Is the link okay? What is happening? The link's no good. Why? Let me try this one. Oh, Tina's in. Hi, Tina. Okay.
Hey, Miss Lisa.
Hey, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna throw
You're here now. There we go.
Okay, I gotta throw this email to all these guys.
ATI bulb for the win, AZ Reefer says.
Right? There we go. That's how you get me to stream.
Now, did I hear you say, what was the name of that company that they didn't even hear of those?
Yeah, it was Big Al's Aquarium.
Big Al, yeah.
Yeah.
How can they not know what an AI or ATI bulb is?
Right? That's what I'm saying.
They're supposed to be, you know, in marine aquarium stuff. That's goofy.
Well, I just thought it was really weird because obviously the person was really inexperienced, right?
Yeah, apparently. I would call and say, can I have just Al, please?
Let me. I can't hear you. What? I still don't understand what you're saying. Sorry, my daughter is trying to tell me something and I can't make out what she's saying. What? Why? Yeah. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. I'm back in action. Here we go. Hi, everybody. Rob, Melvin, 420, Drama, Fishy, K-Town, Colo, AZ, Don, Davis. A lot of people in here. Clickback, Gabe, J. Carey, Awoken, of course, Miss Tina. It's a lot. Holy.
You got a mod.
There you are.
I'm very
happy. Right?
You got a mod working for you in the chat there.
Who?
Dave.
Where is he? Dave, you're missing the link.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put some thumbs up, folks.
Dave's working.
He's working tonight. See, where's Mr. Murphy's Aquatics? Because he's the one who
Yeah, he's not working, so he better come in.
right? Squad up. What's going on, E-Money?
Hey, money.
Harkins, do you want a link? Jay, what's happening, brother? I haven't streamed in such a long time. Like, it takes a lot of focus to actually run a stream, you know?
It does, I know.
Yeah.
Once it gets going, though, it gets easier.
Yeah. There's the link. Although I did have it bit.ly. See? Where's the mods at? You laggers?
I'm not on my computer. Did you take down the link or you did?
Yeah, I did. I took down the other ones, yeah. Look, I'm working in my own stream. What is this? Fishy, did you get the email? I sent you an email. Fish keeping Jamaica, what's going on, brother? Look, I got some of my freshies in here.
Yep.
Fishy says no.
Okay, check again. Because I sent it. But see, this is where the mods, Mr. Dave, the worker man.
Oh, I guess I could email. I could forward the email. I never thought of that.
Well, I did. I sent it to you, Dave.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. Okay, I see that now.
Pipers.
Okay, I'll send it to... Did you send it to Fishy?
Yeah, I did.
I'll send him one, too.
There you
go. Davis Juice says, I don't have $50 for a wrench.
There's Harkins. What's happening?
Yeah. Not much. How are you?
Good.
Hi, Harkins.
Hey, everybody.
So we only have the reef community in the Hangouts. So. What's going on, freshies?
I always forget to turn the camera around. Y'all get to see my ugly mug.
Okay, Fishy, 2 emails went to you. One was the bit.ly. Did you send the original link, K-Town?
I sent the one you sent me. Did you get mine, Fishy?
Ooh, my color filter is going crazy.
Yeah, you got it.
Looks like I gotta throw the lens on. Jeez.
American Reefing would like a link.
Okay, 1 second.
Poor Lisa in here having to do all her own work. Come on, Dave. Where you at?
No, you know, I'm going
to...
Let me see if I can do this.
I don't have a wrench, so I can't help nobody.
Okay, I'm gonna try something here.
Even if I had one, I wouldn't know what to do.
Look at me go.
There, K-Town, I just shared controls with you.
Okay.
And look at you go. Okay. There we go. We got one working mod in the house.
I just realized I could copy the link from the email and put it in the chat. So.
There we go.
Let me know if that works, Jeff.
Look, they forced me to stream. Billy has now promised me 2 ATI Blue Plus bulbs if I was to stream. So now, guess what Mr. Billy Pipes owes me because he doubted that I would stream. So now, here it is. It's up and running. And Billy Pipes is still nowhere to be seen, by the way.
He said he was going to take a shower.
Sure.
Yeah.
He said he was going to jump in the shower. He did.
Sorry I'm late, boss.
Hey, Jeff, put your email in the chat. Only the mods will see it, and then I can email it to you.
Here, I have Jeff's email.
Oh, I'd like to get it anyway. Drop it in there, Jeff.
Well,
oh, so much better. I had my orange filter on and it was like blowing out. Put the yellow one on and it's a lot better. You guys get to see all my new stuff from Rico's tank.
there you go. That looks good.
Give me a bunch of Monties. I got like a garden of Zoas that I still am trying to frag plug. Nice.
Look at this. Ooh, Lisa, 36 people watching.
I know, eh?
Got all kinds of people in here. You got freshies, salties.
She's loved our girlfriend.
Well, I was like, watch, there's going to be like just us who said, okay, we're going to go over to the stream.
No, you're in so many live streams that, you know, people are going to follow you. Everybody who's in live streams is looking for live streams. So
true. That's crazy.
Just need Kevin Fogs up in here. Do you a big shout out roll call?
Right?
Yeah.
That would make my day. Like it really would.
Nobody can do it like him. If I want to
Hey, Prolific.
You see my my salt, my freshwater puffer conversion?
Oh, look at it. Cute.
Yeah,
Walmart special. Now a full-fledged saltwater dude.
I do that with Molly's, but that's cool. You did it with a puffer.
Winning, Pipers, winning.
So this whole container here is just full of. I think Rico gave me 20 mushrooms and probably 50 zoas.
Cool.
And probably a half a dozen SPS. And then he took me to Tidal Gardens, which was a terrible idea. So I went there, and then my box is shipping in tomorrow. Speaking of the peppermint shrimp, there he is, just being a boss.
See, that's when I noticed mine comes out too. It doesn't come out during the day. It comes out at night. So I'm going to have to sneak attack him at night.
No, yeah, you do. The peppermint shrimp are way more nocturnal than anything else.
Pity the fool.
It's
Pity the fool.
actually him, too.
Oh my god.
Ain't the first time I had to time that guy out.
I was going to say, what happened? I can't see the chat.
I know, I'm not looking at the chat either because I don't have the PC app. I did on my cell phone.
It's all right. I got it.
Oh my god.
Whack a troll, Dave. Whack a troll.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
What happened? What did I miss in the YouTube chat?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing. I'm on it. It's like old school. Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't got Lisa to rely on this one.
Paying her back, Dave, for all her hard work.
That's right. I was dropping the links. I even dropped her GoFundMe that doesn't exist yet. You like my Lisa box?
Fishy, you gotta create a fake.
Dave, you have me crying.
That's good. You deserve a laugh, young lady.
Oh my god.
And let's see, Loki ought to be coming back in about 60 seconds.
Awoken. So Awoken, the puffer has never gone near.
Yeah, you guys keep talking about what number I'm at the count of my. What am?
I think we're all sub though. Just keep
Oh
Jamaica.
jeez. Yeah, that's a bad number.
Yeah, you're going to skip right over that. All right, anybody who's not subbed to Lisa, well, you're here, so you probably are.
Well, I can unsub to get her down to 665.
Yeah. Oh, you got meows on your stream? You're in now.
Yeah.
That's the sign of a good stream.
You do it, you're done.
Oh boy.
Subscribe. I can help you with that.
Yeah.
I gotta bounce out because it's not letting me do anything.
What do you mean?
You guys are too much.
What's up? You had E-Money up in here?
Yes.
Yep. He was here.
E-Money streams all kinds of hours.
Yeah, he does.
They were hitting them.
Monster.
Yeah, Aquarium Monster. They were really hitting them New Year's Eve too with the music. A couple of them streams never saw the light of day.
Yeah, no, yeah. He was partying though. He was having a good time.
Mm-hmm. You gotta watch. If they just take your video down, it's one thing. But if they count strikes, man, you don't want 3 strikes. It's like baseball.
But if he shuts it off, like if he doesn't upload it, is that all right? Like if you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say, Dave?
Yeah. Skunk Cleaner has a cracked antenna, a crooked antenna. No, it shouldn't be a sign of deficiency. You probably just got.
You got kinked.
Yeah, he'll a few times it'll come back. I had a pistol shrimp actually lose its pistol, and it came back. So. Brass grabbed him by the pistol. He got away into the overflow box, but he was disarmed.
Literally disarmed.
Yep.
No, the puffer has never nipped coral though. He's pretty cool.
It's
Is
hard
that
to
one
tell,
of the figure eights?
I'm not 100% sure what species it is, to be honest.
I think it's a figure 8.
I think it is. I call it a green spot.
Yeah, keep an eye on them because animals that come from freshwater aren't aware of coral, and you may get a taste for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Like for instance, mollies weren't aware of what anemones were, and they learned really quick, but a little too late.
By watching their friends die.
Harkins, can you turn your phone sideways?
Oh, sure. I gotta turn it on though.
If somebody's got background music that sounds like music, and we don't want to get a problem in here.
It's probably
I'm in the garage.
It's my wife.
Someone's got something going on.
Yeah,
There you go.
I mean, they play the wrong thing on the TV, and they'll shut the stream down.
Yeah. So does that puffer nip at your corals? Awoken was asking.
He just said it. He hasn't seen it. Nipping the corals.
Okay, sorry,
I think he muted himself.
Okay.
But I was saying, be careful, because he doesn't know what corals are. In a month, he might taste one and say, "Hey, it's pretty good."
Yeah.
There's AL. Oh.
Is he back?
It's not her first stream.
Oh, sorry.
Jeez.
So is my wife. She's watching some Amazon movie. But no, yeah, I don't think he's been in saltwater like for probably 2 years, but in like a mixed setting, on and off. So
He might do all right then. Now, is he a beaked puffer? Does he have a beak or?
He does.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you got to watch. But
Well,
he is tiny.
It's really small. I mean, he has a problem. Like I've been training him how to eat pellets, basically, because he's been living on live food for such a long time.
He is so cute. Look at him. He's just like a little puppy dog.
Oh yeah, he wants attention in the tank. That's for sure. He and the MP10 are. He's not used to the flow that comes out of the MP10, so that's probably something new for him, is to have real flow. Because
So
every
he
other
gets to
tank,
ride the stream every now and then.
I've watched him get shot across the tank. It's pretty funny. Or if he tries to swim upstream, like it's super fast fin movement and going nowhere.
It's like a treadmill.
So I don't know what's going on with my Duncans though, because they're all bubbly and not long tentacled now. When I came back from vacation, it's like a bubble tip Duncan. So that was new.
Check your alkalinity.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. It should be rock solid. I mean, there's a gallon and a half water change every day.
Aw. Well, maybe it's getting ready to grow some new heads. I know mine act stupid when they do that.
Yeah, because
they turn into short little plumpy rumpies.
I have the auto water changer, the auto aqua on there.
Yeah.
And
Duncan is your canary in a coal mine, basically.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of freaking out.
It's a great indicator coral. Your nutrients could be going up or down or anything. Any changes, it's going to affect the Duncan.
Yeah.
Straight Reaper just said my Duncan is my apex.
It's my big old recovering Gregorian. Got him from the fish store falling apart, and now he's growing back into his full skeleton.
Lisa, you giving everybody a wrench? This is no fun. How am I gonna time people out?
Exactly.
She got woke and got one.
Like, you can time out Click Clack, Ugly Man. Lisa's fishbowl.
Nah, Lisa's new. I'm not gonna mess with her.
Nah.
Not yet. She has to hit that 3-month mark before you start trolling her.
Wow. Yeah. She has to know. She has to become part of the family and understand us.
Right.
I understand.
Uh-oh.
Kidding. Yeah.
Understand the humor.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, she's been coming on all the streams, so it's cool.
Yeah, she is.
And she just hit 100 subs. Well, she's over 100 subs, but she just hit that. The little milestone. What's the wrench mean? That means you're a moderator for the channel. It means you can put links in, take people out.
Block people.
Yeah. And now they've changed it where anybody can drop a link. It just has to be approved by a moderator.
Yeah, which is good.
So Lisa's GoFundMe needs an approved link.
Yeah. Yeah.
looking for some T5 bulbs.
Go fund me for ATI Blue Plus, please.
American. You need some American bulbs in here. Those ATI.
No, it's a Canati bulb.
Yeah, that's what she got. That's why she's looking for ATI.
For some reason, the spectrum's not right in the Canati bulbs.
Lisa, I thought you were on vacation. I hope you're not on vacation. Oh, a couple hours.
She's
I was going to say, I hope you're not in Aruba and on a live stream. That would be lame.
My daughter is literally sitting here staring at me, wondering what's so funny.
She's like, "What is going on?" My wife gives me shit about that too all the time. Why are you laughing?
Right? I'm like crying.
Same voltage in Canada as the US. Same plug, same everything. They copied us.
Yeah, they did copy us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we copied you. That's right.
Those Canadians with all that electricity inventions.
We have all the electricity, so.
A lot of Nobel Prize winners up there, are there?
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
I give you guys hockey and maple syrup. That's it.
Oh, come on.
And poutine.
Poutine.
Yeah.
No, poutine is disco fries. Sorry.
Poutine is disco fries, okay?
No, it's not. Do you have
all dressed
chips
chips
on it?
In the
all
70s?
You get all dressed chips, ketchup chips.
No, they don't.
Come on now. Exactly.
I don't know.
How
long have you guys been doing poutine? How long have you guys been doing poutine? Forever?
Since the natives.
Since the natives. Those were Eskimos, weren't they?
Yeah, whatever. But
fucking French fries with fucking gravy.
and then these. This is a Canadian thing.
Well, what kind of cheese is on it? What kind of cheese?
Mozzarella cheese curds.
Oh, mozzarella cheese.
So Smarties with an IE and not with a Y, as you guys.
Well, and also
but they're not Smarties. Yeah, they're not your Smarties. They're like M&M kind of.
That's dumb.
Yeah, of course it is. Because it's Canadian.
Well, they don't have Kinder eggs either, I don't think, because they're banned there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, so we got that on them too.
Right.
Can you guys have Asian arowana there?
Yes, you can have all the arowanas here.
Can you guys swim in a pool for 3 weeks in a row?
Yes, we can.
It might freeze.
No.
I like
heard summer's like 2 weeks long.
Not mine. Mine's my pool. I open my pool up in April and I close it in October.
Yeah, but how long are you ice skating on it?
I bet you it's warmer here right now, Dave, than it is there.
It might even be warmer there than it is in Vegas.
Yeah, not at Lisa's house.
We're colder than Anchorage sometimes.
Hey,
I check that when it's cold here.
Yeah.
Hola.
So what's the temperature there?
36 degrees. I'm sorry, I don't know the Canadian conversion to Celsius. But
really? It's 4 degrees Celsius.
We're sitting at 28 degrees here.
I'm 2 degrees. I'm 2 degrees here. So.
It's colder there.
It is by like a degree Fahrenheit. Or 2 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, no.
It's 37 here in Vegas.
I wouldn't be able to.
Well,
it was almost 60 degrees here the other day.
Yep.
So I went to Cleveland to go see my sister-in-law and hang out with Rico, and I expected a white Christmas. It snowed in Vegas at my house, and it rained in Cleveland.
Oh, it sure did. It rained in New York City too.
Oh, God.
It was
I saw a million fools standing in it too, watching a ball drop.
Stupid people.
Got their Depends diapers all soaking wet.
Yeah, my sister was like, me and your brother are going to New York for the ball drop. I said, guess where I'm not going to be?
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't cold. Duh.
Okay, 1 second. I'll look at it. Wait,
Reese,
who
what
has
else
the?
can get in?
Yeah, he can get in.
What does he want? The Bitly?
Well, I just posted the Bitly and it didn't work for him.
Oh. Does anybody have an iPhone link? Does anybody have an Apple link?
Oh God, Apple link.
If you drop your email, I can email it to you.
I can email it to him. But I could email the Bitly and that probably won't work. So
might not.
He's gonna fall asleep in a minute anyway. So he'll be back around 3 a.m.
Yeah. It was Devin and Dave and Dwight.
Yeah. My God.
Suppo. Phil. Thanks for dropping in.
For like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
This is a drive-by.
Oh, Dave, you're you're a step ahead of me all night.
We'll see, AL.
I saw that. I heard that, Dave.
Get used to it, Jeff.
The problem is I already am.
Yeah.
I'm older and wiser. And I got more insurance.
More insurance.
Yeah, I watched the chick flick.
Oh, even Pat snuck in here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think the wife took out a lot of insurance on me. I think she's going to kill me soon.
She just wants to get rid of the fish tank.
Well,
that's it right there.
Be included in it.
38 people watching. Guys, go share this on Facebook and the Gram and whatever else you got. Let's get this place hot.
Gram.
What the heck is Gram?
Huh?
Who's building an LED fixture?
What's that?
Is that Murph?
Yeah.
Are those I missed part of the live stream. Are those just like the Amazon grow lights?
Yeah.
Oh, those are the Aqua Diablos, right?
Yeah. It's a new line of the Aqua Diablo. The Fuge line.
I don't know, man. You can get those like a black box grow light for like $100. It almost doesn't seem worth it to grow Chaeto if you really wanted to. It would be the right spectrum. It's for growing plants.
$19 par 38 bulb. And Chaeto doesn't care. It doesn't know it's a plant.
No,
Dave's all jacked up on coffee and wants to live stream.
I had these laying around, but
well, if you just had them lying around, then that's a good excuse.
Yeah, they were in a garage.
No, my point was you don't have to spend a lot of money on a Fuge light.
Where do you get your par 38 bulb from?
eBay.
Okay.
It's about 45 watts, I think. It's red and blue. But I have some Chaeto in my all-in-one. I started it up about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I threw some Chaeto in the back, figuring it would die out. It had a good bacteria colonized on it. I figure it would die out and feed the cycle. It's still bright green. It hasn't seen light in three weeks. So
must be getting enough nutrients then.
Yes, sir.
Here's my old Fuge light, but
the UFO lights are great, but I hate that red color. It just my eyes draw to it.
This one's worse. It's more like a pink than a red.
And
yeah,
I
that's.
think I'm growing marijuana in the basement.
Hey, now, nothing wrong with that.
There is in New Jersey.
Well, it's legal in Vegas, so you can grow it and smoke it in your house as long as you're on private property.
You can walk down the streets in Manhattan and smoke it, and they're not even going to bother you. It's such a misdemeanor.
All right.
They're working on that too.
Yeah.
Freaking Indiana, they'll about shoot you for smoking it. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't smoke a cigarette anywhere, I tell you that.
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
People walk by and I get that instant cough in your face. Like, get out of here. A bus just drove by and threw out like 1 million more toxins.
Yeah.
Got soot on their face from the bus that just drove by. They're coughing at your cigarette.
All right.
Go ahead.
I was just going to tell Lisa, you know, you're breaking the cardinal rule of live streaming. You have to show yourself if you're the host.
Listen, I'm laying in bed, eating croissant, okay? Living my best life.
You're so Canadian, eating croissant in bed.
I think that was an underlying stipulation of the T5 contest.
Where is Billy?
Look, watch.
Billy's
Can you
out walking
see?
his rat dog.
Look, right here.
Yeah, there you are.
You see it?
Yeah.
There.
Hey, I want T5. So you can turn
I want T5. Wherever he is. There's Mr. Pipers. He came in for a second.
him and Wafies are in the shower.
Yeah, he's probably about ready to go to bed.
No comment.
He's using waffles as a loofah. Like messing with Sasquatch.
Oh my!
If Wafies on the bottom, you probably don't even get away.
He's actually hiding out under an alias so he can just listen to it all.
Billy, come right in here and tell you what's up.
Oh, yeah.
He ain't hiding nowhere.
Who is this Reefer Road?
Tis I.
Reefer, it's Mike.
Oh,
Name's
okay.
Mike. He lives out by me here.
Hi, Mike.
Yeah.
Hello.
For a second, I was like,
Yeah, looks like the other kind of reefer from the Avatar.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, right? A little bit of both.
Hey, that makes it more enjoyable. I did a grow light video once, and I got a lot of people who grow things interested in my channel, and they started coming into the live stream, and they liked looking at the fish tank, let me tell you.
They were very interested in growing things.
Yeah. It's like, oh wow, those fish are cool, man.
All the frags are popping, K-Town.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. It's a good start.
You betcha. You betcha. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
420 reefer. Sorry, all lights are out here.
Okay.
If I turn them on, we'd have to wait for the pallies to recharge.
To
Take
wake
about
up.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Nobody knows I got a beautiful 100-gallon tank. Everybody's like, oh, the pallies in the nano. Busting my ass to grow some SPS downstairs.
It's like the new girlfriend days, you know?
Yeah, I know.
literally,
Wow.
pallies scare the crap out of me. Pallies scare the crap out of me. They really do.
You don't need to be scared of the
Those
pallies.
used to scare yeah, those used to scare me too, but they don't bother me no more. You just gotta learn how to handle them.
You were scared of bristleworms too at one time, Lisa.
K-Town, why'd you gotta go there for?
Remember the first night she got her live rock, and I was like, "Oh, it's dark. Get a
Because they're
flash."
fuzzy and long.
You know, Dave, I was telling my mom that story today.
I remember that.
I think I'll get a flashlight. There's some cool stuff. She's like screaming.
Is this normal?
It's like, what is this potato-looking thing? This potato bug?
Yeah. She's about that poor bear in her tank.
Yeah. Pallies should really be the least of your problems. Because they actually look nice. They look nice.
Well,
I think she's just scared of the pally toxin.
Yes, I am.
There's probably only about 5 or 10% of your pallies and zoas that actually have the toxin in enough quantity to hurt you. You just don't know which ones they are.
Exactly. Russian roulette.
Game of roulette, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Texas trash is pretty up there, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have a nothing. I'm just saying most of them are harmless.
Yeah.
I used to scrape them off with the scraper and watch the wrasses grab them and carry them around. They're not dead. So.
Right.
I had the pink and gold going up the whole back of my 100 at one point. And me and Billy sold a whole batch of them at Reefapalooza. I was going to frag swaps and just giving bags of them to people. My LFS.
Rico, I think Rico gave me those. He gave me a handful of those gold and pink ones.
Yeah, don't put them near anything. Keep them on their own little rock.
Yeah, they were growing on like a basket in his tank.
Yeah.
They didn't seem to care what surface it was.
When you say on its own little rock, how much space do you need in between rocks?
I've seen them reach off the frag plug because when I first got them, I just put the frag plug in the sand and they reached over 2 inches to the rock.
Holy cow. Okay.
Yeah.
So they need their own rock on a very far out island.
Yeah.
I mean, and I can't get rid of them. I blast them with the laser, what's left in the 100. There's like 4 polyps that keep showing up. And I have the laser that I kill Aptasia with, and I blast them once a week. And it just kind of keeps them at bay. It doesn't kill them. And I hear them crackling and popping. So, you know.
That's crazy.
You love that laser.
I know. Where did you get your laser? I want one of those.
Amazon.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get one too.
I have this one rock I have.
You guys, wait, sorry. My anemone's off the rock.
Oh, is it?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
There's Lisa, I know.
All right. Most people have to tear their system apart or break their rock.
Where the hell did it go?
Lisa.
Oh my god, Mia.
Lisa, watch the protein skimmer. Don't let it get sucked into your protein skimmer.
Or you
Oh my god.
Yeah, she has
Powerheads.
Okay, listen. I see a Zoa on that rock. And I also, but there's pallies on that rock too. But that anemone is now wedged itself. Here, hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, let us actually see so we can help you.
Okay.
Lee, do you have anything it could get caught in? An open power head or anything like that in the tank?
I have, I have the...
Right, turn it off. Turn it off for the night.
Okay. It's my wave maker.
Yeah, turn it off.
Yeah, shut it down.
You don't want them to get caught in there because it'll nuke your
It
whole
will nuke your tank.
Okay. Yeah. 1 second, guys. 1 second.
Billy Pipes, what's happening? Oh, just Lisa looking in her tank at night, freaking out. Nothing new.
Oh, did she share with you, Dave? Share controls, no?
Hey, Dave, I'll go ahead and hop off so you guys can let Billy in.
Oh, I don't know if he's coming in.
I don't. Yeah, I
but-
probably. Do you want in, Billy?
I don't think I was here for the presentation part.
Okay.
Okay, I turned off the skimmer and the way
Billy wants you to present.
present. Ah, Billy. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna move the chair. Okay, can you guys see?
No makeup or nothing, really?
I know.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. We're all here to look at the tank.
I'll never forgive you guys for this. Okay, 1 second.
Bulbs.
Kind of looks like it's planted itself there.
Is it wedged? Is it still on the rock?
Yeah, it's off the rock it was on over to the one behind it, beside Hind.
All the icons are in the way, I think.
Or is
Yeah,
that
'cause I
I
can't.
know she's got to dedicate her screen to her.
is that the torch?
It's on the bottom right.
You can click on whoever you want.
Okay, can you guys see okay?
You got to present yourself.
I did present myself.
Click on the square.
Click on it. Is it presented?
I'll tell you in a second.
I tried to.
That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
now we can see it too, since you moved it.
So this rock was the original rock it came on. And I see, okay, so on this rock there's pallies, but there's a zoa.
Okay, are they right next to each other?
No, the zoa's on the top of the rock, and the
Okay.
pallies are on the side.
It should be okay for a while.
Will the pallies spread? Like, I don't want them in there.
The whole house is going to get infected. That's it.
Shut up.
Oh my God. Don't
If you
scare
can,
her.
you could break off the rock, and you might be able to break off the piece that has the Zoa on it, and just keep it on that, and throw the whole rest of the rock away if you don't want the pallies.
I wouldn't touch it.
Shut up, Steve.
Evacuate now.
You can use gloves and break that zoanthid off. Just use gloves when you touch it, and then don't touch your face, obviously. And wash your hands. You'll be all right.
Nice knowing you, Lisa.
Yeah, don't
Oh my
leave
God.
for a week.
Yeah.
Gloves are your best friend.
Get the family out of the house first, though.
You guys are such a dick.
Call 911.
She's gonna have to send the family to a movie so she can clean the rocks.
Yeah.
Well,
So, okay.
what kind of Zoa is it? What kind of Zoa is on the rock?
It's called the
What color is it?
The killer
There's
zone.
like a bright neon yellow greenish center.
Oh, those are the worst.
It's a Green Bay Packer, most likely.
That's the radioactive.
So will this anemone like just keep walking around?
He's afraid of the Zoa.
If it's attached to a rock right now, it may not move to the rest of the night, but you got to get your hand in there and get the snails from the lower part of the tank.
Say what?
Lee,
What?
See if it's attached to a rock.
Oh Jesus! I'm putting on a glove.
no, don't even put your hand in there right now. All right, tomorrow your lights are going to come on. He's going to find a spot when the lights are on that he's happy with, and he may stay there, and he may not.
So should I? I'm gonna move these other frags then right now.
So they.
Yeah,
I
they're
wouldn't
better
move
off on
anything
the
until he's settled down and figured out where he wants to be. Then move your stuff away.
Oh,
Yeah?
turning out so
No.
No?
What I was
No?
telling her today was to put them on the sand because he's not going to set up shop on the sand. He may do
You
a
know what?
drive-by.
I know what happened.
Yeah,
He said,
definitely.
listen.
All right,
I know what happened.
we'll talk to Fishy, who's never had a BT.
He said, you know what? I'm going to move my ass because I'm getting T5s.
Oh, yeah, he's doing the T5 dance. He's probably going to go back on the rock tomorrow.
Guys, seriously.
All right, I would have put all the new frags on the sand bed and
Okay.
let him figure out where he's going to go tomorrow. And he could change his mind and move every day. You don't know.
But if
Until
your
he
frags are on the
finds,
sand,
until he finds his little happy place.
He's
And
not
then
going to move back
what's
to the same rock with the pally though, because he's afraid of it.
What's going to happen is if he settles on the rock and then you turn on the wave maker, he might not like that spot anymore.
Yeah.
So, I know you got to keep your eye on it, but I would turn the wave maker off at night the first couple of days at least, or get a sponge cover for it.
Which wave maker is it, Lisa?
It's just the Hydor Corellia.
Oh, that's the worst.
Lisa, did I? Lisa, did
Sorry,
I
it's
send
better
you
when Fishy said it.
Yeah.
Say it, Fishy.
I can't.
Lisa?
Yeah.
When I sent you the power head, did I send you the sponge cover that goes with it?
No.
God damn it.
Dang it.
Dang it, Tina.
All right, you can wrap a piece of pinky pad around it with a rubber band, and then you'll be able to use it.
Well, I don't have pinky pad, but I do have filter floss, like just regular.
No, don't use like loose floss.
I see
That'll
some.
work.
I saw some
You got a pair of pantyhose?
Lisa, that little pally might get on your skin. I saw
Shut up, Fishy! Shut up!
Lisa, you seriously don't need that glove on, honey.
No, I am not sticking my. There's an arrow crab in there. That looks like a spider. And
That, that arrow crab's
Back to
claws
the
are not
poly
even.
rock.
You better
Back
get
to the
some
poly
serious-
rock.
Yeah,
some serious armor on you.
If you're uncomfortable messing with the rock,
Yeah.
bring the whole thing back to the LFS and buy a Zofrag that you like.
Yeah, trade it.
You know what I mean? Or just throw it in the garbage. For one head of Zoe that you may or may not like, it's not worth troubling yourself over.
That's animal cruelty, Dave.
But they're Zoas. But you got to call the town and tell the garbage men you're throwing out palithoas.
Yes, toxins in the garbage.
That's real.
Hazmat crew has to come out and get it. Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah,
they don't have that in Canada. They just pour syrup on it.
Fire department response for hazardous material in the trash can.
Not in Canada. They just put maple syrup on it and keep it moving.
Yeah, exactly.
They call it all dressed waffles.
Extra thick maple syrup
So
seals it all
everything
in.
in here will be okay without the flow?
Yes, for a night, yeah.
Well, you've got some kind of flow, right? You got
Yeah,
a filter?
filter. Yeah.
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 Lisa,
you're
you have an old
acro.
pair of pantyhose?
Yeah.
Oh, come on now.
You can literally wrap that around it and just poke the hole for the blades
Okay.
if you
But-
really want the flow, but I don't think you need it that bad.
But you have to worry about fabric softener and laundry detergent.
Yeah,
and all.
true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I didn't even think about that.
So Lisa,
I just buy new ones.
Is your filter floss like a fluffy stuff, like a cloud?
So many
or is it a
jokes.
sheet?
It's like it's
Aren't
like
you glad you went
it's pre-formed for like just the normal filter cartridges. It's not like a loose floss.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
use that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
And a rubber band.
Okay.
Or two.
You guys just talk amongst yourselves and be nice.
Oh, okay.
Billy said pouring bleach in there will help
Did
it
you just say
settle
be
down.
nice jokes?
You can get rid of the toxin with bleach.
Fishy Snowman can send you the pantyhose he's wearing.
Oh, man. That's toxic. It's very toxic.
Those are more dangerous than the toxin.
Oh, my Lord have mercy.
Meow.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Am I saying meow? Do I look like a cat to you?
Best live stream yet so far.
Yeah. The palithoa just ate your arrow crab.
I tell you, I remember being scared of a lot of crap in my tank too. Now I'm just fascinated.
Yeah. I was surprised Lisa got that arrow crab because it's one freaky looking crab.
Now that's one I will not get because I don't like spiders.
Oh, okay. But he does eat he eats his weight in bristleworms daily. So if you don't like bristleworms, deal with the spider.
Actually, the bristleworms, they don't bother me. I suck them out when I do water changes if I have to.
Nah, I leave them alone.
So the arrow crab is actually related to spider. It's an arachnid.
Yeah, and that's why it won't be in my tank.
Since I'm studying for my entomologist exam.
Oh, yeah? How about the decorator crab? Because he looks more like a spider.
Yeah, well, all crabs are technically arachnids.
Oh.
If it has 8 legs, it's an arachnid, including its claws.
Oh, my God. Oh, Billy.
When Lisa comes back, tell her the Pally's moved.
I can't even see them.
Is that Fishy Snowman or what?
The Pally's moved. That's it.
Shut up, Fishy. No, they didn't. They're right there.
I can't even see them.
They're like brown.
Oh,
so
they're
they're the ugly ones. Take them back.
No, it's not from an LFS. It's from a fellow reefer.
Bring it to the guy who didn't know what ATI bulbs were and let him do it.
Yeah, Big Al. Take it to Big Al.
The clowns are going to host the Pallies tonight.
Oh my God. This is too much, you guys, for the first night.
If it was easy, everyone would be doing it.
That's correct.
So many jokes got to be said right now.
Just like that, it'll be fine. You see it?
Do you have another rubber band?
Should I put 2 on?
Put one on the front of the body and one on the back because it's round.
Okay.
It's all right. He's not going to go in the front where the water's blowing out.
No, I'm not saying cover the nozzle, but just so it's secure. If you feel it's good, then you should be fine.
He's just going to find a spot in a rock where he can set his foot down in a hole and feel safe.
Well, it's better that she has the flow on anyways, because that way at least then it should find its permanent home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If it decides to.
Till it splits, and then there's 2. It looks like it looks like the ones I have, and if it is, they split often.
What color is that? Is it orange?
It's orange and yellow, red, purple.
Don't ask me. I'm the colorblind guy, and I can't see red.
I saw the picture. She sent me a video, and it's real nice, like mine. It has almost a green interior part of it, and it's definitely a rose bubble tip or a rainbow bubble tip.
I was gonna say maybe a rainbow if it's got the green. Maybe.
Yeah.
Does it have yellow too?
Yeah, it has yellow. I feel better now that there's a little bit of circulation. Better than just the filter. Anyway.
Fishy, did you see the link Billy put up of your latest video?
Of my video?
Yeah, it's in the chat. He posted your latest video in the chat. Check it out.
Oh, okay.
See, Awoken, there's a Zoa on it. That's my
It's probably one of the most common zoas you can find is that green one.
I just don't want to kill it.
The Pallies are already plotting world domination.
Shut up, Jeff.
So we take the rock out, grab a hammer and a chisel, and bust off the part that has the Pallies on it.
The Pallies like
sure
that,
you're
though.
Just make sure you're wearing a full hazmat suit when you're doing it.
Right. No, and that's exactly what I'd probably do.
Put it in a bag, throw it in the garbage, keep it moving.
Right.
You'll be happier
I'll
about
get
it.
you another Zoa some other time.
Will it spread if I leave it in there tonight, though?
You never know.
Yes.
Dave, because I'm like, if I
Probably
touch
in there already.
Depends on
The
if it's
pallies aren't going anywhere, Lisa. Calm
it
down.
it just depends on if it's pregnant or not. So
shut up.
Yeah, true. True.
Demon spawn.
Why did it have to move so soon?
Because it wasn't happy where it was.
Happy, yeah.
Afraid of the pallies, like Fishy said.
They were having chemical warfare together and they just weren't getting along.
So, Dave, you say that it won't like the sand bed, right? Like it'll find a spot on a rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It wants to hunker down and anchor into a rock, so it's not going to stay on the sand.
Leave the house.
There's only
That's
one
why-
Zoa looking one.
That's why I would say to keep all your new frags on the sand, which is a good way to acclimate them to the light anyway.
Okay, as crazy as this sounds, but it looks like there's 2 feet.
It looks like there's 2 what?
2 feet, like 2.
Sometimes it just gets like a figure 8 shape.
Okay.
I'm not saying it can't be splitting. I mean, it could be. Normally, it looks like 2 anemones once it starts to split with like one little string holding them together.
Tomorrow you might have 2 anemones and
Have 2.
20 pallies.
Oh my God, Jeff! Like seriously, I'm gonna haunt you when I die. Okay.
When she dies of the pally toxin, she's gonna haunt you.
Right. But the acan looks so fluffy. It has like all its little
Feeding tentacles out.
yeah, really cool.
A big neck shot there.
Sorry. Oh yeah, I'm still presenting. Okay.
Look,
All
we
right.
got to see her face.
No, don't.
Now it's the wall.
Right.
Is that a picture of you in the background at least?
No, it's my daughter. It's my oldest daughter. Ready?
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
It looks like
she's a spitting image of her mama.
she has spitting pigeon pink, so it could be me. Sure.
So
Oh,
Fishy,
it almost looks like the picture had motion. Like some Harry Potter pictures.
Okay.
Fishy.
It's enough excitement for one night.
Are all the frags in the sand bed?
Yeah, I put them in the same bed.
Good, good.
Yeah, she did that first.
She's a good student.
Yes. Listening to her.
Now we just get to see her picture.
You know, Awoken, listen, any late night stream with me looking at the tank ends up to be an absolute shit show, to say the least.
It's fun.
Hello, Sammy.
This is probably one of the most fun live streams I've been on, so
Your sister's
it's not a
here.
shit show.
I think you just freaked your sister out, Lisa. Look at her icon.
Probably.
Sammy, she's going to send you a rock so you can start the salt earth.
Don't worry, it's not dangerous.
Oh my god.
Straight Reaper says your torch is going to sting the A-can that you should move it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if they're next to each other, yeah. You
They're
want to
not
stay
that
them out.
close. They are beside each other.
Yeah, it looked like it was about a foot.
It's Duncan and the A-can.
All right.
Duncan's not going to sting anything.
Yeah, 'cause a torch can put out a sweeper, but it's only going to be like at that size. It'd probably only be about 3 inches long.
No, I have the torch by itself. Here, I'll show you guys.
Good job.
Oh, good student.
Right?
Sammy said she won't go to your house anymore. Too many bristleworms.
Right. Okay, so there's the torch. Right?
I don't see none. Oh, I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm in YouTube land. There's the torch.
And then I have the Duncan, which closed up right there.
Yeah, that's way too close.
And the A can. What do you mean way too close?
I'm kidding.
K-Town, seriously.
It's way too close to the. It's way too close to the pally.
You're all being marked down to be haunted. Sammy, we gotta haunt these people, I'm telling you.
So, Fishy Snowman, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Who was that dancing with you in that last video you posted?
I can't see it. So
No, you can't see it. Darn it.
yeah, it's all right.
Okay, so we're all settled now. Everything's fine, guys.
I think so.
I'm fine over here. I don't have any pallies, so I'm good.
Who wanna catch a block? Look out, Sammy's got cap blocks on. Look out.
Thanks. It's not an enchilada or whatever. How do you say it?
Enchilada?
Yeah.
She can't block us anyway, right, Dave?
Not if we're mods. She could probably drive to your house, kick your butt, though.
Is O sleeping? O is sleeping, isn't he?
Yeah,
Oh man, like why that gotta be me though?
Thanks, Dale.
I'm just not trying to comment, man. I'm supporting you in silence.
He's just sleep talking.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to join the fracas. It looks like you're getting good help and good advice. I'm just staying out of it, you know?
That's
From
right.
Switzerland. I'm playing Switzerland. I'm neutral.
He's going to drive up to Canada for a free zoo tomorrow. And some pallies on a rock.
Right? They're one of a kind, guys. Straight out of the UK.
If there's a bubble tip with it, I'll take it.
How many you want? Oh.
Right.
How many bubble tips do you have right now? Oh,
me?
Yeah, you gotta have a bunch because I have the one from you that's now 7.
I don't even know.
I got 3 in the strainer.
You have 3 in the strainer.
Yeah, I got 3. I caught on the move after they did some damage.
They're in timeout.
They're in getting thrown out. Not thrown out, but
they're going to the next frag swap.
yes, they're going to the next place. I'm going to try and parlay them into a Walt Disney.
3 bubble tips for a Walt Disney, please.
Yes. It'll be the size of my pinky nail, but
yeah.
You just got to get that booger sized one to grow it, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm. That's all it takes.
Sammy, the deal that I streamed for 2 ATI Blue Plus bulbs from Billy. So I win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
I think she has more people on her stream right now than Billy had.
Otherwise, you just would have been freaking out on a K-Town stream.
One of them.
Yeah.
Look, I threw my earphones. I don't know where they went.
Wow. Look, nobody's messing around. There are 38 watching, and there's 38 thumbs up.
39. 38, yeah.
She's got more thumbs up than people in. So
that's right.
For the win.
If you mess with Lisa, you'll never be in another live stream again.
Ever again.
She can block you on every live stream.
Yeah.
Why do you think I say hi every live stream?
Steve, no, I used to stream a lot way back when.
in the pre-Harkins Aquatics days.
That's right.
Well, at least the YouTube version.
Yep.
Mo.
But she's not the governor.
That's right. There's only one governor.
Governess.
Governor.
She's definitely in
I
the
have-
council.
Man, I have 42 thumbs up now. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. There were some slackers.
Someone made a comment and it was like, oh, we better get that thumbs up in.
That's right. I don't want to be blocked out of every live stream.
Yeah.
She's going through the thumbs up list.
I don't have one on Meliv's. Nobody's got one on eMoney because I don't think he knows how.
He can't. Yeah, he can't.
Oh, because you can't do it from the phone.
Yeah.
That's about it, I think. No, there's some other place where I was live streaming. I was like, wow, I'm not blue.
Wait, yeah, I was actually with you there. Where was that? That was just the other day.
It might have been
Wasn't
Meliv's.
Oh, it might have been. Okay.
There's a couple of freshwater guys that, they got their own guys.
Yeah.
I don't need to be a mod on a freshwater channel. I forgot most of that stuff.
Yeah.
If there was
Yeah,
a
you're
pond
appropriate
channel, I
for-
deserve a wrench.
Yeah, I don't have one on inappropriate reefer. Yeah, Loke, you're right. Glad I don't got one on Joey's King of DIY. That shit moves too fast.
Right? That's pure insanity.
Too many viewers. Insane.
Well, if somebody says something inappropriate, it's gone in a second anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
There's 25 people trying to click one person out.
No, it's just off the screen because there's 30 more chats. Came in a second later. Like when I'm giving stuff away, it doesn't move that fast.
Yeah.
Billy said when he got the wrench on an inappropriate reefer, he hit 25 people off right at the bat.
Oh, see that, Billy? I just thought it was cool. He knew who I was when I saw him at rap. He's like, "Hey, Dave!" He even did a shout-out video for me once. He's a cool guy. I have to use the bathroom whose water's running.
Is that Lisa's fish tank?
Nope, I'm back in bed.
It's Lisa's Aquatics. That's right, Click Clack. I'm YouTube famous. That and $6 gets me a coffee at Starbucks.
Are you doing dishes, though?
Sounds like you might be snoring.
I wasn't,
No, okay.
but the
I just
water
didn't-
was running.
So it was you. Okay.
So what do you only sleep on my stream?
That's because it's Saturday nights normally, right?
I'm trying to put together like a piece of equipment, freaking not working.
I don't know. What are you building?
What is it?
It's like a Tunzi calcium reactor or something like that. Kalkwasser reactor, sorry.
So
That was
put it
Austin.
on the stream.
Yeah,
Steve, that was Austin.
yeah. There will not be any train wrecks tonight on the stream.
I know I just got my georeactor in pieces with no instructions. It's going to be lovely.
It's can't figure out. Like, come on, man. Like the holes aren't like. What is this? What is happening? I can't figure out. Like,
I'm trying to put the bottom flange on the top, and
Yeah.
oh, now Lisa's up to 44 likes. Can she hit 50?
Maybe. Meow. Where's Fishy? He's still in here.
Some people left. They were afraid of the paleothos.
But they really wanted the one Zoa.
The one Zoa. Yes.
Gonna be like
Savage
Bird
Bowl.
Box. Put your blindfolds on tonight.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
I hear that freaking bell in my sleep. And I haven't even watched the damn movie.
It seems like everybody has watched that movie. Jesus.
Not me.
It wasn't that
I
don't think it was great, but it was okay. But it's just amazing how, like, everyone has watched it. Like, it's become a meme already.
Well, if you turn on Netflix, they shove it down your throat.
Yep.
Basically. So
It's because who they put in it. They got to pay for all that money they sunk in that movie.
Yep.
They had like 20, I think it was 26 or 28 million views on that movie so far on Netflix.
Yeah, they said 70. People
Was it? No, 70 something. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
that is that much. And Netflix is saying, like, yeah, it is that much.
Yeah.
That's more people than would be in the movie theaters for it right now. Then
Yeah.
Yep.
I gave it a 7.
Yeah, it was all right. It wasn't great. It was
6 or
all right,
7.
though.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch the Cat Box.
Yeah.
is Johnson going to come in and show us his tank?
Well, it's a Sandra Bullock movie on Netflix right now. Suspense thriller, best I can tell.
If you give me a minute, I can tell you exactly what happens.
The synopsis. She's
No,
not floating in space anymore.
Exactly what happens in a minute.
She returned from space, got in a car with a blindfold, and tried to drive with the GPS. I've never seen the movie.
All right.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. Yep. Don't worry, Billy. Just don't read Billy's chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
He totally ruined the Avengers movie.
All the Avengers die.
Well, half of them died, so.
The bus driver definitely died.
There he goes.
Spider-Man dies in Avengers.
Yeah. You got 2 minutes to clean it up, Johnson.
Johnson's going to go clean the glass. It's not his room.
I could barely see in my main display.
Part 2 coming out later this year. It isn't over, says Murphy.
Spider-Man didn't die. He just rings a bicycle bell.
With a blindfold.
Yep.
So does the Hulk.
Where did Pat disappear to? He's in the chat.
Well, he put it in the chat earlier what he was doing.
Oh. Well, what is
I
he
think
doing?
he went to go work on the light.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with the work. We'll go with the work on the site.
It's his specific Pally grow light he's working on.
He's going where all Pallies belong.
Okay, Lisa, whoops.
Yeah.
Hang on. He had this emoji in it.
Hold on, I need to see what you're doing.
I can't see. What did I miss?
Oh, jeez. You guys are disgusting.
Johnson
Okay.
says he's back, so I guess drop him a link.
Is there room? Yeah, there's
Yeah.
I bought this super fancy screen for my computer, and it doesn't have a stupid webcam on it.
room.
I got this cool little like camera that can connect to my computer, but I don't know how to set it up. So
I know I need to figure out what kind of camera to get for me to shoot with my live stream. I want to do live streams on my YouTube, but it'll be just me by myself.
Hey, Johnson, put your email in the chat. Nobody will see it except for the mods, and then we can email you a link.
Who makes that 920 camera? It's only about $100 at Best Buys. I forget the brand.
Is it Logitech?
Not sure. I have one. I didn't like what it did to the audio on my particular computer.
Yeah, I think it's a Logitech 920. You can get it for $50 at Best Buy.
Yep. It's a great little camera. I mean, it's got a great picture.
I think that's what Rico had for his like second camera.
Yep. Even you can put it on a tripod. It's got a little mount on the bottom, or you can just hang it over the monitor. They work good. They got a built-in mic too.
Dave, if you're serious about a 3D printer, how big of a workspace are you trying to print?
I don't even know yet. I've just been looking around because Antonio says, you know, that under $200 you can get your feet wet in it.
Yeah, but all that stuff's terrible. I will tell you, like I've had several 3D printers, and right now I have it's called a snap maker, and it's called a snap maker because it has a 3D printer head, a laser cutter, or etcher, or engraver, and a CNC machine all in one thing. But the first generation only prints about a 4x4. 4-inch by 4-inch, but they're working on like a much bigger bed.
Yeah.
It's about $800, but to have all three machines would cost you a shit ton more than that.
I just want to get my feet wet. It might be one of those things I start and, you know, have no interest in once I start.
You have to like the designing side, because it doesn't, just because you can think about something doesn't mean it prints itself.
No, I understand that.
Yeah. But you'd be amazed what you can find online.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need to print a Groot or anything like that, you know. I just thought it's a couple of useful items.
Turn your phone sideways.
You can print a lot of brackets for Ecotex and all that for a lot cheaper.
Right. Like a bracket for my innovative marine ATO, I tell you that. That thing's a pain in the ass.
Do you?
Can you present Johnson?
Yes, I can. Sorry.
No, she just needs to laugh. Billy.
It's Billy, yeah.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Jonathan. Look at that.
Holy cow.
He's spoiling us.
I know.
Looks like Pat's forest.
Lots of pretty colors in there.
Mm-hmm.
Dave, if you look at that link that Awoken posted, that's not actually too bad for like an intro level. $239 on Amazon to your door in 2 days.
Just went away.
I just saw this yesterday, and I could watch it every day.
I forget
What's
which
the one right there in the front with the green, the orange, and the blue?
That's some rainbow macro. I'm not sure what it's called.
I need a frag of that one.
What were you saying, Dave?
I don't even know. Obviously wasn't important.
What is the Pectinia classified as?
It's a SPS.
Okay.
Is it?
Looks
No,
really
they're
nice.
LPS.
Really nice stuff, Johnson.
Yeah, like so
Pectinia.
nice.
Thought Pectinias were LPS.
Yeah, I think they're LPS.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they have a skeleton structure. So.
Sammy says you were gonna sing Skinny Marinky, Dave.
What?
Yeah.
You were gonna sing Skinny Marinky. That's what you're.
I don't know what it is, but who knows? Anything's possible, right?
I'm getting a rainbow one from Tidal Gardens tomorrow. But actually, it's this. Yeah, it's. I guess. I always thought it was an LPS or an SPS, not an LPS.
Why did you think that?
Because of just how it grows with the branching and the coral structure.
Shit, I gotta go to bed, guys. Good night.
Good night, Fishy.
Good night. It has fun. Thank you.
Thank you, Fishy.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Meow.
It's unreal. Like, so unreal.
How many frags do you estimate you have in that tank?
About 80.
Jesus.
Saltwater Fish says it's an LPS, so yeah. And this is just the frag system. What's in the? Is this like your main grow out system?
Yeah, it's a grow out system. My display's up here right now. It's just fishes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, then what's in the display if this is just the grow out?
Yeah, just fishes. Good, Tony.
It's a Fowler right now.
Yeah.
Awoken wants to know if there's a long-term goal for all these frags.
They're supposed to go in the display.
Okay.
He's just holding them for me.
Yeah.
Right on.
It's Pat's long-term goal.
Who said last night they were looking for a bubble gum? Somebody on your stream, because don't you have one?
Billy did.
That was Billy.
He said he was looking at some.
See, what's that one, right?
Forest Fire.
Forest Fire digitata. I just got one of those today.
That one might be a bubble gum. I'm not sure.
I'm, again, colorblind. Doesn't help.
It has blue tips and a green base. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell.
I don't know. There's so many of them. It's so hard to keep track.
Yeah. Alright, wants to show their tank.
2 days in a row. You can't leave us hanging. It's going to be like an everyday thing now.
Yeah.
Every stream
Johnson's showing it. He's just going to have to keep the glass permanently clean.
I got this piece from Rico. I'm not sure what it is, though. But
What, the blue one that's right there in front of you?
yeah.
Kind of looks like a Garf bonsai, but I'm not 100%.
Is that orange polyps?
It has
With
red
the blue-
polyps. It has red polyps on top and green polyps on the bottom. Yeah, it's
And
weird.
so when it grows, it turns pink, and at the base it's green.
Yep.
I can't remember. I got a piece of it too, and it's brand new in my tank. I can't remember. I think it was a bonsai though, is what he was calling it.
Yeah, actually, it does kind of look like a bonsai on the bottom.
I just thought it was pretty cool looking. Is that a Rico mushroom on the bottom there too?
No. That's only Rico.
That's the base?
Yeah, that's the base. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's really green then.
Yeah. It used to be like reddish.
Yeah, the one I have is really red.
Yeah.
He said the more light you give it, the brighter, like the top will get pink.
Oh.
Like more white light, basically.
Love that one right there with the pink polyps that you said your favorite one. That is pretty nice.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Is it the one in the back or the one right here in the front?
Front.
The old hairy Sasquatch right there in the front.
Has all
That's
these
a hairy
crazy
one.
colors. Yeah.
And which one's that? What?
It's a battle coral super melanteneus.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go top.
Woken wants to know if you have a Walt Disney.
It's coming next week. It's on its way.
He's got enough stuff to trade for one. Jeez.
So I could just turn off the flow.
Is that GSP on the bottom?
Yeah. Let me turn off the pumps.
Pat.
Yep.
Stick my finger in there. That's cool.
Look at that one.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Is that Sunset Millie?
That's a Snuzzleberry. All these weird names.
How do you guys remember all these names?
At least you can keep them straight. I can't keep them straight.
Yeah, there's that Jason Fox. That's cool.
When I set up my frag tank, it's going grid pattern Excel spreadsheet.
That's not the Jolt, is it?
It's the Fox Flame.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's that one's that pretty, but it's probably just because I can't really see half the color. But I'm sure it's pretty looking to me though.
Yep.
I've been told all the time I make it one of my customers' tanks green coral because I can see it all.
Oh boy.
This is Voodoo Magic. I love this one.
What is it?
Voodoo Magic.
Oh, yeah.
The cherry corals one.
Yeah, I kind of hate you sometimes.
Man, look at the
Awoken
colors on
wants
this.
That's insane.
Awoken wants to know what type of glue you're using for the hex discs.
Excuse me?
Kind of glue you're using.
Oh,
For the hex discs.
99-cent store.
Oh.
He wants to know
there you
why
have the answer.
No, why he glues plugs to the hex disc.
Oh,
why?
Yeah, so you just get base out on it because it's already encrusted on the plug. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one you ordered last week was super nice. So I was like, JC's a turd.
Yeah. What was it again?
I
That
can't.
piece? I forgot it was.
I can't remember the name of it. It was nice though.
This is a Wolverine.
Has anybody used the Worldwide Coral Club membership thing?
No. I haven't.
I heard it wasn't that great.
That's what I heard too. That's why I don't want to do it because it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
To get like the upper echelon SPS and stuff.
Well, the thing about Worldwide Corals, and I don't give a shit if anybody gets pissed off or who hears it, but I'm going to say it. I mean, you can go on their Facebook or eBay auction page and you can look 2 or 3, 4 weeks in a row. One week they'll have one acro named something else. The next week they'll have it something else. The week after that they'll have it something else. The same damn thing.
Same coral, right?
Yep.
Take a screenshot and it's the same exact picture.
Yep.
Huh. I'll have to do that.
Yeah, check it out.
Where's my count?
Collect them all.
It's like Pokemon's, man.
No, I think that's totally fair, Pat. Like, if they're trying to roll one over on the hobbyist, I mean, that's shitty.
Well, I mean, they're eBay auctions. You get shit really, well, not always cheap, but cheaper. I mean, it's whatever, I guess. I just don't think I'll buy anything from them again, to be honest with you.
I got to go into the Unique Corals grow out facility. That was pretty cool. But I don't nearly buy enough coral to really qualify for their wholesale program.
That one's cool. Is that pink Cadillac?
This is Worldwide Coral Terra Red.
See, the colors on my laptop aren't that great either. It's like it's real dull on my screen, but I'm sure it's fine on your end.
It looks
my my cell phone color actually looks better than this screen on YouTube. I think it probably has to do with the resolution too.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, looks a whole lot better on the cell phone.
Even looks good on YouTube.
So are you keeping track of all these?
I try to. There's a couple pieces I have no idea what they're called anymore.
You write them down on a book or anything? Or?
No.
No.
How many duplicates do you have then?
Quite a few.
See, that's why I got to get this Excel spreadsheet and grid system done.
I got all mine in my frag tank mapped out.
Oh, that's cool.
You really have to. You don't want to waste money.
So how long do you think some of these took to get to the size they are now?
This one took 6 months.
Yeah. Yep.
Holy cow.
It was actually just one little branch, but it grew pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
But it actually RTN'd on me when I got it.
Oh, so 6 months isn't too bad if it RTN'd a little bit.
Yeah. What else I got here? Nazi code. That's nice.
It's like when you turn it, it's changing colors.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like iridescent or something.
Yeah, that's a cool piece.
Oh, I like that one. Is that like green and orange?
Yeah, it's a piece of rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
This one actually RTN on me too. I had to cut it in half.
Those grow pretty fast.
Yeah.
You know, if they wouldn't grow as fast as they do, they'd be more expensive than what they are too. No?
Yeah.
Oh.
So what's your methodology for putting them on the big plugs? Is that just like the more expensive they are, the more they go on the big frag disc?
No, it's just once they're fully encrusted, I just put them on.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, so they can just encrust a little further.
Yeah. And then eventually I'll just break it off. What else I got here?
Have you ever tried nipping tips to get growth out of them?
I haven't. Should I?
You could try it with one of the least costly ones, but I've noticed that they do accelerate their growth a little bit.
Yeah, especially if one seems to be stunted and not doing anything, that might wake it up.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I concur.
That one's pretty cool. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, this is a PC Superman. It's a tailbone.
Superman. It's not blue or really red, so the names, they make no sense.
Johnson, where did you say you got those big hexagon discs before?
SaltyCeramics.com.
There you go. Thank you.
Where did that come from?
Hey, Dave.
Well, this week's Superman was last week's yellow and blue one.
I know. I got a yellow and black Gregorian from Than. I'm just gonna rename it the Batman, just so you know.
Gorgonian, or what did you?
Gorgonian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's yellow and black. I've never seen it before, and that's one of those things I collect. So
that's cool.
Is it photosynthetic or no?
He said he's not sure, but it's like been growing like a weed in his grow out system. I was like, then why aren't you showing it on the live stream? He's like, nobody buys it. I said, well, part of it is because your soft coral is never. He's like, your website had one soft coral on it last week. Like, you got to post stuff on it if you want to sell it.
Gorgonians are like the worst for toxic warfare in a tank.
Just gotta love the carbon. There's no way around it when you're growing a lot of softies like I do.
Yeah, but your tangs don't like all that carbon.
I don't have a tang.
Oh, okay.
So
You're good then.
in a 32 gallon, I don't feel like it's probably the best idea for them.
I know what that is.
I'm gonna get a tang just so the tang police come after me.
Do you
Whoop, whoop.
do you have both of the different orange passions?
No, that one's not sure. I think that one's a Rainbow Bright. Let me get the orange passion out.
Yeah, because there's the Asia version and there's SC. I don't. What's the SC stand for?
Sexy corals.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one.
I never heard of it before. I never heard of sexy corals. So.
Yeah, it's called sexy corals.
Right.
So Dave Awoken wants to know why tangs don't like carbon. I'll let you answer.
I stepped away.
Yeah.
They say it may cause head and lateral line disease.
Yeah. I was going to say everything I've heard is lateral line for excess carbon.
And some people say it's only the dust of the carbon if you well rinse it. And I don't know.
I don't know. I've seen commercial aquariums run the loosest carbon you've ever seen, and they have the healthiest tangs you've ever seen.
Where's your Canadian draw dropper at there, JC?
Does he really have one?
I wish.
Oh.
I don't even. Does anyone even have that piece?
Like
Never
for
seen
real?
it. Yeah.
Sabella had it once.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
One day.
It's called a Canadian draw.
Jaw.
Oh, Canadian jaw. I have to Google this.
It's like what, $1,000? Well, I don't know how much,
Yeah.
but
That or more. Yeah.
Is that Canadian or
U.S.? I seen one on a live sale and I thought it said $150, so I bid on it and it was like $1,500 or some bullshit. I was like, no, cancel that one, please.
cancel.
1,500.
Canadian jaw coral.
Jaw dropper.
Oh, jaw dropper.
Yep. From the coral reefs of Canada.
So then it doesn't exist.
No, it does exist.
No, I'm just saying the coral reefs of Canada.
Oh.
Big R Corals is the only person I see that really has them available.
Well, how much is it there?
I'll tell you in a second.
It's got to be 1,000 or more.
Cornbread.
Voodoo Corals has one for $1,000.
Nice. Get me 2.
Hell, while we're at it, just get 4.
5.
One for everyone.
Look at Lisa got coral today. Now she wants to spend 1,000. Talk about getting your feet wet. Jump right in.
The paleo kill it.
So on big R corals, it's $1,595.95.
Yeah, I understand why though.
Is that just a green slimer?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I know what that one was.
That's not the same one like Rico had? That wasn't one of Rico's?
No.
He's not the only one who has them.
Oh, everybody has that one.
Yeah.
Everyone has that one. I didn't even take that one because everybody has it.
It's a great coral.
It grows like a weed.
Look at the color on it. Look at on the top-down view of that tank and tell me that's
Yeah.
not a badass coral for a green
It's
coral.
It's the brightest piece in the tank, almost. Probably.
It is. Compared to this one.
Thing's still lit up when the lights go out.
So, did you ask Rico about buying his torch off of him?
Which one? The gold?
The gold. Yeah.
No, I didn't even want to try that one. We talked about all the different coral placements when I was there, and I did not expect him to go with the gold torch as the first. We talked about the orange Euphilia when I was there.
Yeah, it'll survive. It's aquacultured, so.
You think the
I'm sure.
Sure
it will. Go, Dave.
Do you think the green slimer would do well at Reefapalooza? I mean, if you didn't have one, is that something people would buy? Just kind of putting it out there.
Oh, I mean, as an entry-level coral, I feel like it would sell. I mean, you're not going to be able to...
Palooza. Green star polyps were selling like we couldn't keep them last year. So,
yeah, I mean, you put a good price tag on it, anybody will buy them, I think.
I should get some frags going because I got a huge piece.
Yep.
I mean, what do you think you could sell it for? $20 a piece? I don't know.
Yeah,
that'd probably be a fair price. Yeah.
It's like it looks like a freaking green highlighter, and it's an acro.
Yeah, I mean, it's a stick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll sell that all day. You might even be able to charge $30.
That's what I was telling Tina. She wants to try an acro. I said that would be the one to try.
Yeah.
I want everything rainbow.
Yeah.
Well, then just open your pocketbook.
No.
Well, if it has rainbow, it's like, add a 0 at the end of it.
Right now, in this given moment, probably. Right now, I'm starting with the basics. One day. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's going to get worse too if they don't open other places back up.
So, one of my wholesalers was saying that somebody was opening soon, but it wasn't one of the big players. Micronesia, maybe?
Indonesia?
No, Micronesia, like small-ass island country. Not a big player.
I don't know.
Click Clack says it'll only sell if it's $10 for the green slimer.
I don't know how much they cost. So.
I really think if it was at Reefapalooza, you're going to get a little bit of a premium for it.
Yeah, well.
No, AL, Vietnam is open. What else we got here? Now to the other tank. If you weren't impressed enough.
Look at that thing.
That's awesome. That's a brain coral.
The Lobo.
Lobo.
Yeah.
Pectenia.
Let's see. Another tank here.
Man, you sure do have a lot of green star bulbs.
Well, you better keep them. They're Indonesian.
They are?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
A GSP is an Indo coral.
And we have lift off.
Jamaicans.
The green one, just a Duncan right there. One rando Duncan.
That is a Japanese toadstool that's not happy.
It's just not happy.
Yeah, it's not happy.
Well, it's because Lisa's on 2 devices. The Echo.
And
Is that pulsing Xenia like crazy?
Yeah, it's taking over the frag rack.
Is that Xenia or is that the other stuff that kind of looks like it?
The Clove?
No, it's a Xenia.
It's called something else. I can't remember.
Is it the pulsing Xenia or the regular Xenia?
Looks like it's pulsing.
It's pulsing. Yeah.
That's another Indo coral that will be worth a shit ton of money now.
Hey, Dave, you remember those carnation corals that I was like asking about?
I do kind of, but I don't.
Yeah, they're leathers. They're kind of reddish. I guess they have to be fed like 2 or 3 times a day because they're non-photosynthetic, and I guess they're really hard to keep.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
I have an orange one in my tank, and it's very small, but it's still growing even though it's not getting fed every other day.
Carnation coral?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, just random frags.
I wish I had an LFS that was even close to your tank.
Yeah, really.
It's a lagoon. What else I got?
Keep them screen tops on so those Walt Disneys don't jump out.
Yeah. Tell me about it. That's all I got. Who's
That's
next?
it. That's it, really. You got some great color. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Very, very nice.
All right, time to drop the mic. Yeah, that's all I got.
Well played.
They wanted a Sump tour.
Oh, they wanted a Sump tour.
Yeah, but those people are probably sleeping already.
Oh.
Well,
It was
no,
when you
AL's
first
still
came
up.
on.
AL was asking. Yeah.
They just want to know what you got going on down there.
Turn on the light. It's really nothing, but let's see. Turn everything back on.
Making them work.
This is the Sump. Just a bunch of marine pier.
What's up with the skimmer? Is it like full? Full? Is it time to change that skimmer out?
Oh, damn, it's full.
Yep.
Like it's
Kind of a
overflowing.
light skim there. Hope it wasn't full of nasties.
No, actually, I just cleaned it. So.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes they just do that. So whenever I see mine half full of nasty gunk, I always like, oh, I got to clean it out. What if it overflows?
Yeah, so I just have this running on an Inkbird and a Tunzi auto top off. Couple fans here. Actually works pretty good.
Mm-hmm. The fans are on the Inkbird.
Yeah.
Nice.
And my emergency overflow is going crazy right now, but got 6 dosing lines. Dosing
Probably because you had your hands in the tank.
Yeah. Let's see. Doing Aquaforce component 1, 2, and 3. These are all the dosing stuff I have. Acro Power, component 1, 2, 3. calcium, magnesium, alkalinity. What else? KZ flatworm stop.
Does that work pretty good?
Booster. Yeah, it actually makes corals frost pretty fast. Surprisingly, and the color's a lot darker too.
So that's the coral booster.
Yeah, the coral booster
Okay.
and
Not the flatworm stuff.
oh no, this too. It makes them grow faster. Actually,
Really?
yeah, it actually so the coral booster makes them a little darker, and the flatworm stop makes them frost faster for certain acros.
That's
Forgot
cool.
which ones,
I didn't know that.
yeah. So, yep. And then I have 20 high refugium. It's just big Chaeto ball.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh,
Running
what?
two part 38
Mm-hmm.
hydroponic LED lights. Works pretty good.
Yep, that's what I use. I like them.
Yeah.
Are they red and blue or just red?
Red and blue.
Right.
There's three blues in there, and then I think like 8 reds.
Yeah, that's kind of looks like mine. It's about 40 something watts.
Yeah, it works
Nice.
pretty good.
Nice.
Goes that big ball. Yep, and then this is actually a Vectra M1. I'm only running it at like 30%, and it's pushing both these tanks. So it's all plumbed into these gauge valves, and it goes straight up back here. Yeah.
So that's pulling out of both tanks?
Yeah, both tanks. And then it's floating canopy like Reef Dudes got off of this video. So 4 radions. Then you got your sun blasters. I just mounted it on top like that. 2 brackets. It's pretty light. Yeah.
JC's ready to start up an online business. We're accepting orders immediately.
Yeah. I noticed even your dosing lines are yeah.
J-Bows.
No, the lines are so colorful.
Oh man, look at that.
Those were only silicone tubings I could find.
Yeah.
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 They're regular airline tubing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Show you mode or something.
Was that the Jabo DP4 or something else?
It was a DP4.
And did you have the slave unit on that?
Actually, they're just 2 DP4s. Yeah. Hang out this mode or something. Big picture, but it's a mess right now.
Yeah, it looks like a real mess to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How's it feel to be the most liked and most hated person at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh, my gel filter, but fishes are up there.
So what do you think was happening to your fish, man?
I have no idea. They look fine now.
Huh.
Nothing looks wrong with them.
Right.
Maybe they just got owed.
Could be.
Yeah, they're pretty big wrasses.
They looked healthy when you was holding them, so.
Yeah, they're all healthy right now. I mean, they're swimming, they're eating.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything wrong with their skin or anything.
Right.
So you're just using the par 38 bulb over your Fusion there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually growing pretty big.
Yeah.
It works. I think last time I measured it, it was like 400 or 500 par.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Well, it's hanging pretty low, but it works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how long do you run it?
24/7.
24/7. Yeah.
Now, you and Dave both run the par 38s. Do you guys find that the lower you run it, the less spill off there is in other chambers of your sumps.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't see much growth on the other side, so.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know if you had like a divider in there, like a black divider or something. But yeah, it don't look like it's going through very much. So
it's a blue divider.
Okay.
I don't think it's going through much.
Yeah, I had to make a blocker for mine. Mine doesn't sit as low as his, but almost as low. But it was starting to grow some funky stuff in my skimmer, so I built a blocker. It's easier than cleaning a skimmer out. It's like a really nice coral line inside my skimmer. But you gotta watch those bulbs. They have a small power supply in the base, and it's not wrapped very well. I keep meaning to make a video on it. It's very loosely shrink wrapped. It's just a little circuit board. And if it gets wet, it'll pop, and that'll be it. So what I plan on doing is taking the bases off and not even using a light fixture, just running a wire to them. And, separating the power supply from the actual light source.
All right, that's all I got. Orange shell filter.
While we're waiting for Johnson, I'm going to show you. Oh, he's back? Never. I'll wait till he's done.
Oh, you can show. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're on a roll, buddy.
Oh, no, I got nothing left to show but my fish.
Let's look at the fish.
Got any polythoas in there, Dwight?
There could be. Oh, you'll have to, when you see, you can tell me.
Yeah, they all look healthy. I don't know.
They do. So how big's that tank, Johnson?
It's 150.
150. Okay. Yeah. So what? It's a 6 foot.
5 by 2 by 2.
Oh, 5 by 2 by 2. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have just fish in there?
Yeah, just for now.
Yeah.
I got in on.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just said I got in on another email.
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay.
Oh, I got booted out earlier, and it wouldn't let me back in on that same email.
Yeah, that's so strange, and I don't even know how to check what happened. So I'm lost.
I wasn't even in Hangouts. Somebody called my name and I came over, so I don't even know what happened.
Well, originally I thought he just left until he said.
So that's where you're putting those corals then, Johnson, in that?
Yeah, I have 2 more.
Yeah, okay.
I have 2 more weeks.
Okay.
And then I could put corals in here.
What size system is that one?
Excuse me?
What size tank?
It's a 150 gallon. It's 5 feet by 2 high.
Aquascape looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm treating
like-
the fishes right now, so that's why there's no corals in here.
Yeah. So is
It's
that's
just
same rock as you, Pat? Same idea, right?
He took
Maybe
his time
120.
on his.
But that's that kind of rock, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're asking in the chat why the coral's not in the tank. You had an issue with the fish? You treated them with something, or?
yeah, saw some white spots, so I'm just running hyposalinity on it right now.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
you
Usually
done?
I would just feed them heavily, but it got pretty bad, so I decided, I just had to hypo the whole system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you done with the fish stocking, or are you going to add more?
I think I'm done. Maybe one more or two, but
That thing's going to look insane with all those corals on it.
Yep.
Yep.
The aquascape is perfect too.
OMG, it's 10:31.
Let me check. Yeah, it's only 10:31, Dave.
It's 1:30 my time, so I'm gonna have to be heading off because I gotta go to the aquarium tomorrow. So,
Like
No,
the
I'm
they-
gonna go soon too. K-Town can pick it up.
Yeah. No.
It's only 10:30.
It's only 10:30. Yeah.
Santa Claus brought us season tickets to the local aquarium. So,
Nice.
Some guy in Hawaii saying it's only 6 o'clock. K-Town.
Yeah, I know. Those guys are crazy. They're streaming at like 1 o'clock my time. They're crazy.
good night, guys.
Good night,
Good
Mark.
night, Pat.
good night, Pat.
Have fun tomorrow. Take pictures or something.
Okay. Well,
I'm on Facebook or something.
Yep.
See you, buddy.
Better.
Oh, I need my glasses.
So how you doing, Lily? I know you weren't feeling good for a little while there.
Yeah, I had like that crazy flare up, but it's like over now. Thank God.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Makes you really sick when that happens, let me tell you.
I can't imagine.
Yeah. But April is kind of the deadline where things can go one of two ways.
Yeah, I hate when you're not 100%. No matter what it is, it's annoying. I mean,
Yeah. It's like the kids want you to do everything, and you're just physically.
Oh, I know.
Tired.
I haven't been taking good care of my tank, and I've just been kind of waddling through, waiting for it to get better.
Right.
Stinks. I got guitars and keyboards here, and I can't play any of them.
Have you so did they do any kind of scans or anything on it or no?
Yeah, it's just it's a nerve, and it just has to heal.
That's brutal.
Yep. So it's like I can do everything, just really slow.
Right.
And really don't have the strength to do certain things, but it's the motor skills just aren't there. It's scary, when it first happened, I was like, what the hell's wrong with me? Am I having a stroke?
Right. Is it in your left hand?
It's in my right hand, and I'm righty.
Oh,
so I
geez.
can't even I can't write, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
can't. It looks like a little kid's doing it with a crayon. I might as well just keep a crayon in my pocket.
That's so brutal.
Yeah.
So, Dave, are those pallies or are those zoanthans?
Those? Shit if I know. Taste one.
So this is my wife's doing this stuff for me. Let me see if I can get focus again.
See, I've got nothing to scale it by, and normally
it's a painting. It's a painting, Dave. Yeah.
Normally, pallies are bigger.
Yeah. There's the glow in the dark paint.
I've got some in between ones.
So, yeah. She's doing up a glow in the dark or blue light painting. I got a black light on it now, and blue light.
Right.
Black light. Yeah.
That sounds like the answer to all our problems there. Tell her to make me a nice big acro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah. So it'll look cool hanging by the tanks when the blues are on.
So I was trying to show you guys earlier before that whole crap happened with Harkins. The anemone is now like on the two pieces of little rock that I have kind of like in a cave, so it's like sucked onto the bottom of that. I took a video of it, but it looks like it's going to climb up onto those rocks.
It probably will.
Yeah.
When the lights come on, it's going to find its sweet spot. I've got 3 in a spaghetti strainer, and they all huddle together. It looks like one enormous one.
Mm.
And there's barely any flow in the strainer, so they've got perfect bubbles.
Yeah.
So does it typically find its spot within like 24-hour period or?
Couple days.
Yeah.
I had one that kept moving, and he sat in the same place for one day and stung the hell out of everything. I came home from work, and I was like, wow. You got
just disaster, right? Just disaster.
Yeah, so I yanked the whole coral out, and I sat there and slowly worked them off with my finger, hanging them over the strainer in the frag tank. It finally came off, and then I saw that another one. I was like, oh my God, he split again. And the other one was on the move, so I just literally reached in and pulled him out. I was like, nice. But I have one that's stuck in the nanotank right behind the leather coral. The coral's starting to deal with them, so.
Yeah, sometimes they'll just settle down, and then a year later you'll see them randomly just move.
Well, the 2 in my main system, and my system's a year old, they haven't moved, but they're morphs. You know, they're splits. There's not enough room on the little rock they're on.
That's why I like my flower anemones. They find their spot, and then they don't move ever again.
Yeah, mine hasn't moved. Fishy hasn't moving, but I think he just has so many of them that they're like rubbing shoulders. You know, they're rubbing elbows.
Yeah, they're pissing each other off. Yeah. Got some more Smarties.
I love Smarties.
They're my favorite.
Right? You know what my favorite snack of all time, though? It's been lately. Swedish fish.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I love those things. Red
Now,
ones are my favorite.
Now, what were you saying before? There's actually a Canadian Smarties or something?
Yeah, they're like.
Yeah, here, I'll show you.
But is it just chocolate, or do they have all the other things like we have? We have them with pretzel inside and peanuts.
No, they're just chocolate with different colors on the outside. Let me just get my camera back on.
Our M&Ms have pretzels and chocolate, peanuts.
Right.
Yeah. Smarties are just chocolate with the candy coating. That's it.
Yeah, like there they are there.
Ours are very tart.
Yeah, these are sweet. Yeah, this I know my wife's American, so Smarties to her is also those little soft. They're not soft, but they melt in your mouth real quick, kind of candy.
Yeah.
Wrapped in a clear thing with the bows on the end, kind of thing.
Yep. It's all stacked up in there like Pez. You guys know.
Yeah, exactly.
I just bought my kids Pez for Christmas.
Yeah.
I used to have some cool ones. Way back when.
Because we have your Smarties here, but they don't call them Smarties here. They call them, can't remember.
Dummies?
They call them something else anyway.
Dummies?
Yeah.
We got dum-dums.
Yeah.
Dum-dums.
Dums.
They're fakies.
You guys have dum-dum lollipops?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They're tiny, tiny little lollipops.
Yeah, okay.
I think those are the Chupa-Lupas, K-Town. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Tootsie Pops. You know what Tootsie Pops are?
Yeah, we know what Tootsie Pops are.
Okay, so you take that, and it's about the quarter of the size, but it looks just like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, ours are called Chupalupas.
Everything's
I mean,
backwards.
why?
Canada.
Like, why though? Why can't we both have Smarties? Same Smart. Like, I
Right?
mean,
I know.
we're neighbors. I mean, come on.
I know. If I go to Canada and order some Smarties, I'm going to be pissed off.
Exactly. Or pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. Well, if I wanted M&Ms, I'd ask Livy.
Yeah. True enough.
She'd probably bring me a keg of them.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that'd be a good gig.
Oh yeah.
Not for my waistline, but
I can't believe it. I've never been in there. And Billy's just explaining it, that there's vending machines like every 40 feet and they're free. You can have whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's got to be funny watching the new people come in and like hoard it up. People that have been there for like years, they're like, I don't even eat that shit anymore.
Yeah. Somebody fall over.
Oh, Lisa, make sure you got a lot of room on your phone in case you don't have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, true.
Transfer a lot of your stuff over for vacation. I'm talking to Lisa Fishbowl, so if Lisa is going, what? What are you talking about?
Small L Lisa. So at 3, yeah. So you're, for the airport at 3. So what time is it there now, Dave? It's 1.
2 a.m.
2. Yeah. So hurry up. You don't have much time, Lisa.
It's 1:42. So.
Oh, she did. Yeah, she already did that.
Yep. You got it when you're going on vacation. I do that before Palooza. I like strip my phone because I know I'm going to be taking video for like hours.
Yeah.
I put a 512 card in my phone before MACNA.
Can't put cards in an iPhone, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, there's your problem.
That's a good problem to have, though, my friend.
Phased failure. Has anybody seen the Peach digitata coral?
Peach digitata, no.
I know ORA is like aquaculturing them now, but I've never seen one outside of their pictures, and their pictures are garbage. So I don't want to buy it.
So Lisa, is that the GoPro you're going to be able to take underwater video too? Because she can take snorkeling videos of corals.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
She can do a Blue Planet special.
That's it.
I really got to watch
She
that.
doesn't have Billy vision. She could be snorkeling with Billy vision on.
Yeah, exactly.
I really got to
you got to
watch that. I'm the only person that hasn't watched that yet.
I know, you keep saying that and you still haven't done it. Skip
Oh,
work for a day.
Blue Planet 2.
Yeah, you were
Maybe
saying
done.
that Blue Planet 2 is a good one, right?
Yeah,
Oh, that's the one where the video just really crisp.
Yeah.
I'll see if
4K.
I gotta see if DirecTV has it in their playlist or something.
You don't have Netflix?
Nah.
Okay, well, just get your free trial of Netflix and then cancel it after you watch Blue Planet.
Was it a Netflix film or what? I thought it was like Discovery or something.
I don't know.
It's a BBC, I think.
Yeah, I think it went to Netflix though.
I'll take a look. I'll figure it out.
I'll have to change my password, and that'll get rid of about 6 people that have my sign on, and then I can give you mine.
Yeah. Exactly.
Be a couple old girlfriends going, my Netflix don't work. I guess
Doesn't
it's
work
over.
anymore. Yeah.
I guess it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No more shimmer of hope.
That was like our Sirius XM friggin' satellite radio on my wife's old car. I guess it was a corporate lease before we bought it. We had Sirius XM for like 5 years for free. I guess they just kept on paying for it, and then we were like a couple months away from selling it, and then it went off. We were like, really?
I was at a job once, and it didn't have any. I had to load a file to make the computer work, and I was like, "Oh, I got a cradle point in the car," so I powered it up in the car, plugged my laptop in, and I used that thing for years before the company turned that cradle point off. I tell you, had it mounted right on the dashboard.
That's good now. Like I have Sirius XM, but I have it in my truck, my personal truck. But when I'm at work, I just use the app, so I can just listen to it from my phone. So I got to get my Howard Stern fix.
How's he doing?
Oh, he's doing good.
It's crazy.
Good entertainment.
Yep. Where do they find them people?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I gave Billy my password, and he still hasn't.
AM radio.
AM radio. Yeah.
Yep. He used to
Oh,
be
you
on
used to
AM
listen to
radio.
him. Yeah.
With Imus. It was Imus, and then he'd come on after Imus.
Yeah. Yeah, and he hates Imus. Hated Imus, hates Imus. Yeah.
I worked for a film development company, and then I would have to drive into the city and pick up film. And the car had an AM radio, so that's what I listened to.
Yeah, yeah.
But, it was before, everybody had an iPod and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I still listen to AM radio.
Do you?
Sometimes. Yeah, I do.
I do too. Yeah. We have a talk radio station here in the morning, so I listen to it.
Well, they have the oldie stations then on the AM, as well as the news broadcasts.
Well, I mean, you guys are what, like 20 years behind our technology?
Actually, reverse that there,
Yeah,
Sherlock.
Exactly. we invented the BlackBerry. We invented the BlackBerry, my friend.
What's that?
The BlackBerry? What is that?
Yeah.
Only thing good about a BlackBerry is encrypted networks.
And guess who invented it?
Canadians. I know.
That is correct.
I'm going to send you a BM, eh?
Calm down. Calm down, Lisa. I can make fun of Canadians. I got Canadian blood, all right? Calm down.
Yeah, he's a Boudreau. Yeah, he's French Canadian.
AL. I don't see an AL. Hi, Vinosky Tank.
Yeah, somewhere there's a stream where AL has a wrench and I don't. So I guess I'm getting time out. Next time Mad Dog stream, I think I'm getting timed out.
Time out, yeah.
Dave, put us in, Ben.
She's asking, yeah, it was so funny. Lisa's asking, what does the skimmer do on saltwater tanks? This isn't something about.
Gets rid of the poop.
Well, yeah, it's like, but doesn't it create, because of the turbulence inside of the canister with the proteins in the water, binds it together? Yeah.
To the bubbles, to the micro bubbles. Yeah.
Right.
I guess I don't have a wrench on Rip's channel because I don't think I've ever seen Rip stream.
He's never streamed. Yeah. Oh, he did stream once because I did my tutorial to get him on to show.
Right, I remember that.
That was it. He's never done it again. Not to my knowledge, anyway.
Yeah. No, I am subscribed to him. I saw a video
Yeah.
He had a really big tang in a really small tank. I remember that.
Yeah. Call the cops.
Yeah.
Tank
Whoop, whoop.
police.
It's the sound of the tank police.
Well, it was a wild caught. It's a huge tank. It's not like that tank. That tank grew up in the small tank.
No.
It's like he came out of the ocean, 8 inches long, and went in this stupid little tank. He was probably like, I just want to die.
I've swam this circle 8,000 times today, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's like somebody put you in the bathroom forever.
Yeah.
Well, how big do yellow tangs get? They get pretty decent, don't they?
It's about an 8 inch, I think.
8 inches in the ocean. I mean, I haven't seen too many 8-inch yellow tanks in fish tanks.
I've seen some monsters.
Yeah.
Well, they're grown that way then because the collectors out of Hawaii won't pick anything bigger than 4 inches.
Right.
So Lisa's fish bowl. For now, you just need to get yourself a wave maker. Then you can start and a test phosphate and a nitrate test kits. And then you can test. And if you can keep up with it just by doing water changes, then you may not need a skimmer. If you can't, then you might need to get a skimmer. But you don't have to run out and get one right away.
Fish only?
Yeah, for now. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good thing to have. Even if it's a hang on the back.
Yeah, it would be. It would be for sure.
That's what I have.
As soon as you dump your first cup full of tar down the sink, you'll be like, oh, I'm glad I got this.
Right? Rotting eggs. So nasty.
That was in my water. Oh my God.
If you run ozone, it doesn't smell nearly as bad.
Yeah. I'm going to try running the 45-gallon bow front without a skimmer for a while, see if I can. I'll just do weekly water changes and see if I can keep up with it, just out of sheer curiosity. Although I have 3 fish in it, so I'm not a big buy load of it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think you probably need a skimmer with 3 fish. As long as you're not feeding like crazy.
Yeah, it should be, Lisa, I would think. Did you put some bacteria in it? I think you did, didn't you?
Put some bacteria in it, and then you need to feed the bacteria.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the bacteria will die.
Yeah, 1 fish would do that.
No, she's cycling fishless, though. She was just...
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
She needs some ammonia chloride.
Do you have anybody who can ghost feed it while you're away?
Yeah. Well, she's not. You have somebody feeding all your other tanks, right, Lisa? Your freshwater stuff. So just get them to just ghost feed a little bit of flake or whatever into it, just to create some ammonia.
Just stick a piece of shrimp in there and let her be.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
How stinky was it?
Well, I actually changed it out every 3 days because it got pretty rancid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going to Cancun without her boyfriend?
Oh.
Keeping a boyfriend home?
You go,
Take
girl.
care of my tanks. Don't bring sand to the beach. That's what they say.
Just be careful. Like, I'll openly tell you, just be careful down there. There's a lot of people that just need some money.
Oh, Aruba. Yeah. Cancun, Aruba. It's all good.
Aruba.
Are you staying all inclusive?
Aruba's a lot better than Cancun, trust me.
Yeah, she's probably on a resort somewhere. Just stay on the resort.
And
Good
don't
night,
buy
Irene.
weed.
Night, Irene.
And just don't buy weed in Aruba. The cops, 90% of the weed dealers are cops.
Yeah, Lisa, just stay on the resort. Are you going with a friend?
She's going with her other boyfriend. Hurry up, Lisa. We want to know.
Right?
We're all sitting here
We all
smiling.
just got invested.
Yeah.
We all just got invested in this trip.
Her boyfriend's in the room. She can't answer right now.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going with her mom.
That reminds me of a funny movie I saw not too long ago.
That'll be nice, though, going with your mom. Make memories.
Is mom code word for something? Yeah,
The man of men. Mom, the man of men.
Well, if he needs any help, tell him to stop in one of the live streams. We'll get him sorted until you get back.
Yep.
Right?
True enough.
Yeah.
Hold down the fort.
She'll come back from vacation. He'll be like telling her stuff. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Lisa
Why
said,
didn't we do it this way?
Were you going to say something, Dave?
I don't know. I don't know. Harkins, you talk over people a lot. Just saying. I don't know if you have trouble hearing that somebody's talking, but
Well, my apologies.
all right.
Yeah. Give them all the live stream in channels to go to if he needs help, and when they're on.
Yeah, there's a flow. You'll get the hang of it, but sometimes you just can't hear. But Google Hangouts has like a almost like a line monitor, so it picks up on something and cuts everybody else out. If somebody's mid-sentence and you start talking, it likes your signal better, it'll just shut them right off. If you watch a replay, you'll see it happening, and you'll go, "Ah."
I'll have to do that.
Yeah.
It might also be because I'm using my Bluetooth as well, so it's like another sound barrier.
Yeah, it could be.
Good night, Petsotics. Thank you for coming.
Later, Petsotics. See, I know all these freshwater people, Dave.
Yeah, you do.
I've seen them. I've seen them around.
Dave comes into E-Monies sometimes.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yep.
He's Paisan, you know. He's right across the river over here.
Right?
Yeah.
Both when
Boogie down. Sometimes I'm into boogie down. You know, love is love.
Yeah.
It's my man.
He comes on Dave's stream sometimes too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Squad up.
Right?
Squad
up.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got one deep voice.
Yeah, Wolfman Jack.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like raspy. It's like the perfect. It's like, when
Radio
you think
voice.
when you think of like New York, he is New York. Like,
yeah.
He was in Rico's stream one night, and Mike from Mass came in the chat, and he's like, "What is this, MTV Cribs?" Because Mike from Mass is a wise ass.
Yeah.
That's why we like him.
Yeah.
But I was expecting to see Imani at Aquatic Experience. He might have went Sunday, and I didn't, but I think he would have really liked that show.
Let's see if he's streaming. I'll go ask him.
If he's not, he will be soon.
Yeah, exactly.
I know he does his little breakfast club. That's cool.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
We got to get him doing hangouts. Somebody got to send him a laptop.
He's got to get a. Yeah, he's that's his New Year's resolution.
Is to get a laptop.
Because his hangout would probably be off the hook.
Right?
He's just reading the chat, and he's really good at keeping in touch with.
Oh yeah. Oh, he reads every comment. Yeah,
he does.
Yeah, he's not streaming
That's what
anymore.
I told him. I was like, as soon as you get it, like, I will help you. We gotta get this going.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't. He can't even get a mod. Like, he's got to get a laptop bad.
Yeah. But a lot of the people that go in there are just so supportive. Like, you don't,
Yeah.
you don't see any real
Just New
idiots.
Year's Eve.
Who's the one
Right.
girl who's an ambulance driver? She's pretty cool. I can't
Who's
remember her name. She's in his stream a lot, or she was. I can't think of her name now. Oh well.
Sorry.
I'm not sorry, K-Town. You're not sorry.
I was. No, I certainly am. I'm very apologetic. And now I'm gonna go to his stream and see if she's in there to know who you were talking about.
Something EMT might be the name. I just can't think.
It's not Mary, is it? RNH2O?
No, she's not. She's a nurse, but
Yeah.
I see Lisa was there.
Lisa works in a hospital.
Yeah,
or lives in a hospital, according to
she
what
lives in a yeah, she lives in a hospital, exactly.
So that'll be a nice vacation, nice getaway.
Yeah, absolutely. She may never come back.
They got hospitals in Aruba.
Exactly. No, I know who you're talking about, though, but no, she's not. It doesn't appear to be in this stream.
I think it's EMT.
Yeah.
I just can't think of her name, but we've had like discussions in there.
I actually had one of my best medical experiences in Mexico.
Really?
Oh, yeah?
Insert funny comment here.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I went to Mazatlan, Mexico, and I got the flu like 2 days before I went down. See, that's the Canadian coming out in me, flu.
Yeah.
And we went to the doctor's when we first got down there. Went into the doctor's office. He was like, "What hotel you staying at? What hotel you staying at?" That was it. He handed me a prescription, $50, please. Gave him $50. He said, pharmacy's like 5 doors down. Go to the pharmacy, just hand him the prescriptions, $50, please. Out the door. $100.
No way.
Yep.
Yep.
See, that would have been free in Canada.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, it would have been about $1,000 here.
I know. Free in Canada, buddy.
Yep.
Free in Canada, but take 3 weeks.
Not for that. Come on. We have emergency rooms.
Yeah.
One time in band camp.
If you're dying, they're gonna operate. If you're not dying, you'll be on a list.
Only mods can see that, Lisa. YouTube didn't like it at all.
That's okay. What does it say? Hang on, I gotta read it.
Oh, I couldn't. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, it has to be allowed.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody allowed it.
Yeah.
Clearly, K-Town did.
No, I didn't. It wasn't me.
Dave.
No, I didn't even touch it.
Then it's AL.
AL.
Who else is in here? Or Chimp.
Wasn't me.
Well, literally, I waited, but it's more like specialists, right? That you have like a really wait for.
Yeah.
I waited almost 6 months to see him.
Well, when I had with my kidney stones, so I'm at emergency. They give me drugs, I get by, and then okay, I'm going to get you to the urologist. So I had to wait. No, it was pretty quick. He got me in like a week after to go see the urologist, which is fine. And then he said, okay, we can set up an ultrasound, just make sure they're still there before we set up a surgery to do it. I said, okay. So when well, he says nothing moves fast in the Canadian healthcare system. So he said, it'll probably be about, so that was so it'll be about a month and a half before we can get you in for the ultrasound. Okay.
Holy cow.
I could be dead by then. Yeah.
Right.
So, but it's not an emergency, right? Like it's, so anyway, so I went, and then they had passed by the time I got in there to see him. One more trip to the emergency, and they passed. So
Yeah, that's like I'm in the midst of switching cardiologists, and it's a pain in the butt. Like I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting.
Waiting sucks.
Yeah.
My daughter had. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. No, you started.
No, my daughter had kidney stones, and within 4 days she had surgery and it was all over. But her stones were huge.
Yeah.
And it would have been quicker had she not needed a bunch of antibiotics before the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Well, usually here they go up, they blast them so they're smaller and make you piss them out.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter
pass on their own.
My daughter passed one about the size of a small pebble, and she didn't even cry about it. So,
because she's not a man.
Yeah.
It's like the man flu,
My husband tried arguing with me that the man flu was actually like a real thing. Like,
well, it kind of is.
No, it's not. It's all in your head.
Kind of is.
I think he's found like a thread on Reddit or something.
Yeah.
And he actually pulled it up. He pulled it up. And I was like, but where's like the actual scientific documentation stating that this is actually like a part of the neurological of male, that the symptoms are worse than if you were a female?
No, the symptoms are not worse. I am not saying that. I am saying that they feel worse to us.
You
just
girls
feel
have to
worse.
do a lot of stuff that we'll never have to deal with. So give us our man flu.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Oh man.
You can ask Lisa how many patients are currently in the hospital with man flu. I bet the number would be like 0.
Yeah.
You don't need to stay here, sir. Just take these pills and go home.
We like to be babied.
It's too
we turn
much.
into 5-year-olds.
Less, like a 2-year-old.
Okay,
Come on.
2, fine, 2.
Just bring me my baba and shut up and go away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Where's my blankie?
Yeah, rub my head, please.
Kitty to me.
Rub my head till I fall asleep, please. Please.
I'm dying. I'm
Yeah.
dying.
Give me my NyQuil. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Do you want the measuring cup? No, just give me a straw.
No,
Yeah.
that's how I get it done over here. Like, just give me the NyQuil.
Swig, watch 10 minutes of 10 different movies and think it's one movie. TV's on, you're like, you watch a couple minutes of this, you pass out, you wake up, you watch a few minutes of that, pass out.
I love NyQuil.
Yep.
So does Dennis Leary. I sent Lisa a video of Dennis Leary talking about it.
Yeah, it's so funny.
He's hysterical.
Yeah.
I hate needles, Lisa, so I'm one of those men.
They jack my arm up while they're doing it. I stopped in work one morning for blood work, and the girl just jacked up my arm. I came in after work. I stopped by the doctor. I was like, "Is this normal? I can't move my arm, and it looks like I was in a car accident."
Where's my baba?
I can't feel the one side of my face either.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where's
man.
my baba?
I just had this big bruise in the middle of my arm.
Didn't even stab a vein, just the muscle.
Is it normal?
Like that.
Is it normal to smell colors?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit like that doesn't bug me. Like literally, I give needles to my daughter every day and take her blood and all sorts of things. So I'm not fazed by it.
When my wife was pregnant with our first son, she had gestational diabetes.
Yeah.
And she had to take insulin, and she's asking me to do it. I can't. I just can't.
See,
I can't poke somebody with a needle.
Well, the only one that really, like, it's hard for both of us is the nighttime one. And usually I try to wait till she's sleeping because it's I guess it's the whole concoction of what the insulin is. It stings.
Yeah.
So I've tried all sorts of things from numbing patches to freezing it and nothing works. Just when she's sleeping. So that's, I usually wait. Usually when I'm like, I'll be right back, like on the late streams, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till she's sleeping, run in and stab her.
Right. That's exactly what I do.
Yeah, Davis, I couldn't even give myself a shot. I wouldn't be able to. I hate needles that much. And I just hate anything. Like if my boys hurt themselves, it's like, go to your mom.
Really?
You know, if there's blood, I can't deal with it.
Lisa's house of pain. She has no problem taking blood from somebody else.
Yeah.
I have 2 diabetic parents, so I got desensitized to needles real quick.
Yeah.
Well, they get the clicker pens now. It's not that big a deal.
Well, see, and this is where Canada is lacking. Like, I find the US actually, with their diabetic supplies, is much more advanced than the Canadian. Like, we're here struggling to even get just the regular pen tips covered here. Like, you know, like it's kind of crazy. You guys have those, it's like a painless lancet to take your glucose, so it's like, it doesn't hurt. But here we have to pay like $40-something just for that pen. Like, it's crazy.
Wow, they have so many things here that are free, and they just send you like the thing that takes your blood sugar. The machine is free, but then you have to buy the supplies. And I don't know. I was cleaning up in the basement, and I came across a whole box of lancets, a whole box of test strips, and a whole box of alcohol pads. And I was like, cool, alcohol pads, you know. Throw the other shit away.
Yeah.
So her glucose meter, her first one was covered, but I've bought every additional one. Her strips are covered, but her needle tips are not.
Right.
Her insulin's partly covered. So there's still like costs. Her lancets aren't covered, stuff like that. Her ketone strips aren't covered. Her ketone meter isn't covered. And I actually just wrote Parliament because of how disgusted I am with this whole situation, because it's devastating. Because I'm like, here you guys are. You're giving free needles to drug addicts with naloxone kits to top it off. But yet my daughter, who needs a self-sustaining medication, I'm paying for. There's a problem. Like,
because you're not draining society. You're actually a working, middle class person. So you're getting beat.
Yeah.
That's how it is everywhere.
Yeah, I wrote Parliament. We'll see where that goes.
But it changes province to province too, though, Lisa. So I have a neighbor who has a little girl who had meningitis and she went deaf. So she had the cochlear implants.
Yeah.
And BC doesn't cover it. They moved to Alberta because Alberta covers it.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Well, if you want free health care, fly to Mexico, and then cross the border.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah,
Get
exactly.
free
Yeah.
healthcare.
Yeah, sure enough.
Oh, borderline political. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant south. Going south out of Mexico.
Well, and I think that's one of the biggest hesitations. Like, my husband has had job offerings everywhere, but we're so like worried to leave because, you know, we are somewhat covered here in Ontario. Yeah,
Oh, hip.
right. But now they just changed this to the total plus for the kids under 18 or whatever, but it's totally screwed everything. I'm like, we
Yeah.
used to pay less before, now we're paying more.
They put a nice name on it to make it sound like it was going to be better.
Oh yeah, they did.
Total
Good.
plus.
Oh, guys, I got to meet Billy. I just realized I got to meet Billy in the morning.
I know. I'm gonna shut it down in like 10 minutes anyway.
Okay.
Good night,
It's only,
Dave.
I'm going to check
it's
out.
only 11. It's only
I know.
11:16, Dave.
But I'll have to meet Billy at like 6 o'clock in the morning then.
Yeah. Okay.
So think about it that way.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Have a
Good
good
night,
night,
Dave.
Dave. Yeah, buddy.
See you Saturday.
Saturday. Love Saturdays.
Yep. Yeah, I plan my evening around being there for Dave's stream.
I know, like literally, I'm like
Yeah.
waiting all day, looking at the clock.
Yeah.
I'm like, when's my email coming?
Yeah, exactly.
I just realized that we have a freaking meeting at work on that Lancaster frag swap day thing.
Jeff, I'm so glad you're back, by the way. Like,
Thank
I
you.
really am.
Thank you.
Where exactly are you, JB? I know he's in UK somewhere. But...
Yeah, he's over there. It's over the pond.
Yeah. I know Jeff was missing, so I commented on one of his videos a few months back saying, you know, you okay, bud? You know? And then just as he's coming back, he responds to my message on his video.
Just 6 months old.
Yeah, I felt bad about that one.
Yeah, it's all good. Figured you were in the middle of something. So
yeah, I had all kinds of shit going on.
I don't always respond to my comments, and I feel terrible about it. But like,
I always do.
I gotta go through them and comment back.
The odd time I miss one for some reason, I don't get the notification or something. But I'm just so I keep going back to videos and just checking the comments, just make sure I've got a heart on everyone.
Yeah.
You know, and then I see the odd time I see one without a heart.
Yeah.
So then okay.
Yeah, I never got a notification on that one. I think it was because I was logged into my personal Jeff Bordeaux account, so it never sent me a notification on that.
Yeah, and of course I didn't have any of your other you know, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Facebook and face.
Yeah, I have your email now. I'll shoot you over my phone number.
Okay.
That way we have that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
got
got
your email now too. So go ahead.
I get a new wholesale list for what's coming into LA through my wholesaler today, and he sent me a new email, like a separate email. He's like, "Hey, I just got a leopard shark, 36 inches, 3,000 wholesale." I was like, I'd have to sell it at $10,000 to make a profit at the end of the day.
That's crazy.
But I have a customer who could put it in their system and it would be small.
You're in LA, Harkins? I didn't know that.
No, Vegas.
I'm in Vegas, but I run a company that's in LA.
Oh, okay.
So it's old. All I do is CEO stuff now.
Well, isn't that the way you want it?
Yeah, but then I work a 40-hour, 50 to 60-hour job here.
Look, Billy owes me ATI bulbs. Whoop.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm actually excited for you.
I know.
He's gonna be like, "Oh shit, I have to mail these."
Right.
Yeah.
The cost of just mailing them is gonna be
no,
worse than the bulbs.
he went on about how well they're packaged in cardboard and foam. So
Yeah, just don't ship them through FedEx Freight. We'll wrap them around a pole and give them to you bent to like a U.
Yeah.
Make sure he gets the insurance. Jesus.
We like to do that to TVs, light bulbs,
Whatever we can.
whatever we can. Yeah, that's how they got the idea for those like U-shaped TVs, the whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, the curved TV.
Yeah, the curved TV. Yeah, we wrapped around the pole, and somebody thought that was a good idea.
And the LCD didn't break, so they're like, "Oh, we might be able to do this."
Oh no, that was broken.
no,
That was definitely broken.
Realistically, though, I don't want Billy to send them to me. But I'll razz him for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Exactly.
24-inch nurse sharks for $1,000. Only a shark that'll get 6 feet.
Yeah. Peekaboo.
Press the wrong button. Press the wrong button. I meant to hit the mute button because I was putting a paper bag in the garbage. It was going to make a whole lot of noise. Hit the red button instead.
I can't believe you guys have kept me up all night.
I know, eh?
Hey, it's by your own choice.
Well, no. See, you weren't around.
We kind of goaded her into it.
Yeah.
Jeff, like,
close, yeah.
what, like 5 a.m., 6 a.m.?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, easy.
When I was running Rico's, like I would be up until like 8 a.m. and then P-Babe would finally come on.
Yeah.
She'd relieve me at like 8 a.m. and then I'd finally go to sleep for like 3 hours and then go to work.
Jeez.
I have work at 6 a.m. PST, so I figured I could stay up till midnight.
Yeah.
It's a nice almost 2:30 in the morning here.
Yeah, I'll do 8 minutes, okay?
8 minutes. 11:30 hard shutdown.
It'll be actually 2:30 a.m. shutdown. Rookie, I know. Like, I need to get off this number immediately.
You're still at 666?
Yes.
Hey, Rookie.
Hi, JB.
You want me to unfriend you for a second? Unsubscribe?
No, because, then I'm still stuck at this stupid number. Like, it's so evil.
See, and I love that number.
Do you?
I do. It's my gamer tag. It's in my gamer tag. Yeah.
You did it, didn't you, K-John?
What? No.
You caused this.
Well, I could have unintentionally, but
I know I subscribed today, so yeah. I kind of caused part of it.
Oh, jeez.
Both my boys were born on the 13th. So it's just that whole unlucky thing that I like.
It's the sign of the it's the sign of the Palithoa.
Right? Yeah. It is.
Is anybody in here not subscribed?
Look.
Come on, help it out.
Rook's like, he's gonna go subscribe on his personal. Be right back.
Yeah, actually, let me see if I'm subscribed to you on my personal account.
I don't have a personal account. My personal account is K-Town Reaper.
Yay, 667.
There
I'm
you
off,
go.
guys. Thank God.
They let me unsubscribe.
Don't you dare. I'll get Melinda after you. It's no joke.
Oops.
Oh, I was not subscribed to you on my personal account. I am now.
Thank you, Jeff.
Oh, now you're
Are you
668.
back at?
See?
No, 666 on my screen because I just unsubbed her.
Yeah, well, you. Thank you, rookie. I promise.
Yeah, mine just still says 666, but maybe.
You guys gotta refresh. Yeah, you guys gotta refresh your shit.
It said 667 on mine.
668 here.
Hang on, I'll refresh. 667. I just refreshed.
I have 667, yeah.
I have 668. Do I need to refresh again? Who unsubbed me? Damn it.
Well, I did.
K-Town tried to. K-Town tried to get you.
667. Every time I refresh, is it gonna go back down?
What are you at now?
Hold on.
She's at 666.
I don't know who would have done that.
Oh
Everybody fix it right now.
Somebody's so mean.
Right? Look, all the UK people and Aussie people are waking up.
I think the Pally's unsubscribed.
Yeah, the Pally did it.
Everybody heard you had pallies. They're walking away. They don't want to get the poison from you.
Rookie, I got my first corals today. They are rookie, I'm telling you. Everybody's been so mean to me tonight.
Okay, I'll give you 667 again. There you go.
Thanks.
Wait, hold on. What does it say now? So I've seen a few videos where they'll do a live stream because they're at a certain, let's say it's 300 or 200 or whatever, and they're at that exact number. So then they stream saying, "Oh, thank you for." Oh, well, then of course people are going to start messing with them, right?
Yeah.
So now they're not at 300 anymore, or 200 or whatever they're at.
Back down to 292.
Exactly. Like you never do that. You don't. Make sure you got a buffer. Wants to know what you got, Lisa.
I got, I posted some on Insta, but I got, so a bubble tip anemone, a torch, an A-can, and what's the other one? A Duncan.
Yeah.
And one Zoa and two Pallies.
Yes.
Right? Good job, Jeff.
Did you say anemone?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Lisa, did you put the BTA on IG?
Yeah, I did.
I'll have to go find it because
and actually it's a really good picture. It has the good, like, it came out with the
That's
colors.
something in my house beeping or somebody else's house?
It's your house, Jeff.
No, it was mine for a second.
Okay.
I just turned my auto top off back on.
Well, that's what I thought it was. I was like,
water.
Is that my auto top off?
No, I thought it was the same thing. I was like, that's not mine. Well, I have 4 of them in the house, so it's like.
I only have 1, but I have 5 saltwater tanks.
Good night, Lisa. Safe flight in the morning.
Yeah, be safe.
Well, it is morning.
Not yet. Not for me.
What? 1 minute, guys. 1 minute left.
Make it count.
Right.
Some of my local club members. Some of my local club members, they laugh because I have an ATO on my daughter's 6-gallon mini reef tank in her room. I'm like, I don't want to refill that thing.
It's actually the perfect tank to have an ATO on, though.
It is. It's the best one.
I know. K-Town's going to start up his stream, everybody.
Yeah. Not. Hey, Nemo. Blinky fish.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah. Thanks for the stream, Lisa.
Yeah, thanks for hanging
Yeah,
out
thanks,
with
everyone. And
Yeah,
hopefully you get your bulbs.
Right? Well, I told, I'm really not going to get them from him, but I'm going to razz him, make him think that he has to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's my job in life. Right.
Keep them on the edge.
Right.
Lisa,
Okay.
try Saltwater Aquarium's Canada page, and you might be able to get them on there.
Well, I already got my LFS ordering them for me, so that's why I'm not too apt about Billy sending, because it would cost like $50 for him just to send it. So.
Yeah, I think the shipping would be more than the actual bulbs.
I'll get him to send me something else. Don't you guys worry.
Did you get your glasses?
Not yet, but Cindy has them. They're in Canada, so that's all that matters.
I think you need a couple more pairs of.
Right? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a 1 cent Piper shirt.
There you go.
Okay.
Yep.
There we go. Now I'm thinking.
Yep.
All right, guys. Love you
All right,
all.
Lisa.
We'll
All right,
talk
good night,
to you
everybody.
tomorrow.
Thanks again. Good night.
Have a good night, y'all. Bonne nuit.
Meow. Meow.